at least gives me some guaranteed.
Hello,
Joe, you talking
folks.
shit about people? What's going on?
What did I say?
What the hell's going on, man?
What did I say?
What's going on?
What did I
I don't
say?
know, just in there's a lot of weird stuff going on here today.
Which one did I say?
Just seeing some swinging happening and trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, well, you know, I've got to swing, okay? I've got to start out the energy like this.
Why?
Why?
I don't think that's necessary.
What do you mean?
I don't think it's necessary.
I think it's necessary, guys. Okay,
I think that's
So
necessary,
don't copy.
Shay.
Don't copy it.
What are you? I'm not copying.
These two.
Is it because I'm the only woman in call? What's going on?
No, I didn't. I didn't notice. I didn't notice.
That's crazy, Joe.
I didn't even see it. I didn't see it.
2026,
On the Lord's Day as well. That's fucked, man.
Sam,
Fucked up, man.
Sam and
God's watching.
Tomato. I'm gonna put you guys on the little podium here for a second. You two are like the.
Why am I getting in trouble? I
Because
didn't
it's
do anything
no, it's
wrong.
specific to earlier. These two boys, right? Anytime there's any item in this game, anytime there's any feature in this game, one of them will talk about, like, one of them will message each other or message me and be like, "What the fuck, dude? Why has Sam got this? Why has Tomato got this?" Every time they're like competitive little brothers.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
but
hey,
do you
man,
know
hey,
why?
man,
Do you know
I would
why?
like-
Why?
We get the info from you, and then we present it in front of the other person, and we
As
go
a gloat.
explain yourself. And then, we go explain
I
yourself,
would like
and then we have a
at
back
least-
and forth in DMs where it's like, "What do you think you're doing? Trying to be stronger than me?" Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're competitive brothers.
But it's not. We're not like. It's not like a sneaky thing. It's like we do it to each other's faces.
No, I know.
I
But
have
it's
the talking stick.
yeah, you can
Oh,
have the
yeah.
talking sticks.
Please.
Yeah.
I stayed real fucking quiet last session when Sam's character got another ridiculous item on top that only he can equip. Okay, I didn't say a fucking word. I let it roll. Okay?
Wait, which one?
So the fucking
Tarrasque armor.
The fucking
insane
Tarrasque
Tarrasque
armor.
Who are you
dude,
gonna shout at? It was a D100. You can't say shit.
All I'm gonna say
I didn't even
is
roll that dice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
okay,
true.
and I'm letting that
Crazy.
stuff slide. I'm not saying,
Dude,
like, Sam
slide.
is another fucking thing.
You rolled it.
No, I let it roll
Crazy.
because he's my friend. But Sam's over here. I tell him excitedly, "Oh, I can finally use, like, I might be able to use this class
Okay.
mechanic more." And
No.
Sam's fucking
For
messaging you
okay,
and
for
crashing out and
context-
getting me.
No.
for
For-
nothing.
For context for everybody else, I'm in a stream with Tomorrow.
Yep.
Joe DMs the group and goes, "Anybody want any character buffs?" And Tomorrow goes, "Yo, I'll be right back, 1 sec." Disappears for midstream. He disappears for 30 minutes.
Minutes. It was 5
He
minutes.
comes
Joe,
back.
back me up.
He comes back.
I'll check the logs. I'll check the logs.
And all he
It
does
isn't
is-
that long.
Ah.
shit.
He comes back, he leans back, and he goes, "Oh yeah, just fucking hooked up some fat buffs for my fucking D&D character." Like mid-scream. So I messaged Joe and I'm like, "What did you?" I just messaged Joe and I was like, I messaged Joe and I was like, "What did you give him?" Because I wanted some ammo to fight
Do you know
tomorrow.
what my
after
funny?
he did that.
The funniest thing though was when I went back and watched the VOD because I immediately got this message. I was like, okay, he's definitely brought up on stream. You go back and watch it. Tomorrow goes like, "Oh, I just got this sweet buff to one of my features." Yes, and Sam doesn't say a word, but you can hear the typing straight in. It's amazing. Before any words.
To get the info,
Yeah. Before any words are said,
Holy
it was
shit.
immediate. I was like, these two naughty boys every time, and then
I mean, yeah, I might have, like, you know.
I messaged Joe and I go, I just said,
wanted to get in Sam's head.
I just said,
did it.
"He's
I wanted
gloating. What did you give him? He's gloating."
and I
Joe,
messed-
I think
yeah.
you should make my damage output higher than both of them to piss them off.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Let's see what happens.
You'd be in the middle of it.
Yeah,
man.
And then I messaged Tamara to be like, "You two are like naughty boys." Sam told me immediately. I was like, "You're like competitive brothers." And then Tamara goes, "Hey, Joe's saying you're whining to me and Deanne. You're a little whiner." It starts again. I was like,
I just
good,
wanted a
it's good.
peaceful exchange of some
Yeah.
buffs.
No,
to my
you didn't.
character.
No, you did. If you wanted a
I
peaceful
was-
exchange, if
I
you wanted a
was
peaceful exchange,
gunned down on the
you wouldn't have
streets,
done it mid-stream and then came back and gloated in the call.
yeah.
They killed me for nothing. Okay, I didn't do nothing wrong.
Well,
Oh my god.
we are. Oh, look at a little bird. What the hell? I didn't
Yeah.
expect there to be a bird. That's great.
It's Mifa. This is our bird.
Cute.
Yeah.
Hello, me.
I felt like I needed at the beginning of this session because everyone likes to yell a lot, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep it cool today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
cool.
The energy's high.
Stress relief bird.
Exactly, and everyone
Yep.
keeps pointing it at me because I'm the guest. I'm like, not this time.
That's the bird. Yeah.
Not today.
The Zen bird. The well, okay, we'll get started with some Dungeons and Dragons then. Who would like to do our recap for today?
Oh, I gotta.
Yeah, he's got. Sam,
What's up?
I heard you arguing about spreadsheets and parkour. Do you want to do a little recap read for us?
I think Tamayo should do it, and then if he, for some crazy reason, can't do it, I'll do it.
I think he should do it, Joe.
What's your crazy reason?
On account of the fact that he was late by a lot.
I think Tamayo keeps bragging to me about how he's got 3 passes to not read the intro, and unless we burn through them, he will never do it. So maybe
we don't have
you
to
pick
worry about
him,
the passes.
and then he has to
Mm.
burn a pass, and then I'll read
worry
it.
about is the fact that Sam
Oh
was
my god,
late.
are you guys still talking about this? I'll read the
No,
intro.
this is a different.
How
This
about
is a
that?
different. No, Brett,
This is funny as fuck.
They need to, Brett. They need to. One of them needs to do it.
Fuck out of
Go ahead
this.
and read.
Yeah.
Go on. One of you two. Okay. Tell you what. How about you roll for it, both of you? But put a little
that's fair.
stake on the lines. How about this?
Right.
Whoever rolls lowest reads the next 3.
You understand that if he wins the roll, he's going to burn a pass, and I have to read it anyway, right?
Let's roll it. I'll take these odds.
Because you gave him.
To be fair, though,
what are these
he was
passes
here on
you're
time.
talking about?
Tomorrow is under the illusion that Joe gave him three out of it.
the past. Okay, Joe, I have 3 passes because remember when no one else was ever fucking willing to make an alternate account to fill in the fucking
Oh, you're
absentees?
right. You're right.
I was
That
always doing
that's
that.
a good. That was
3
good
fucking
earning.
no intro passes.
Yeah, you
I
give me.
just want to be clear. I have never seen Tomato do an intro recap
And you never fucking
in
will.
my fucking life.
You'll be
Okay?
That's
back
like-
guest before
Joe, I'm
you
just
fucking
saying,
do
In the
it.
5 years I've been DMing him, no recap whatsoever. And I just accept it. I
make him
just
burn a
accept it.
pass. At the
I'm
very
leaving.
least, make him burn
And
a
now
pass.
you're,
Well,
and
no,
now
hold
you're
on.
telling me he's got passes in your game? That's insane.
Well, he
dude.
earned
That
them.
is
He earned
ridiculous.
them. To be, no. He earned them. He earned them. If you take away my stress as a DM, you get passes for sure. It's like a real life inspiration. Absolutely, 100% every time. You reduce my tech issues, I'll give you more passes than you can count. That's my legendary items. Okay, roll for it, which I think is more unfair because to be fair, Tamayo was on time. So, but I'm making you both roll for it. So go ahead and
I've
roll
never got
d20.
a pass for setting up Dodger's camera, and I'll be honest, that's a weekly occurrence.
Dude, I have to spam me for messages to go and do it.
So I'm just saying, man. I'd be helping you take issues out on the daily, basically.
You are right. You are technically right, but you're also getting a roll here. Guys, it's 21 minutes past our
What am
start
I
time.
rolling?
I
Just
got a 16.
a D20.
Hit it, man. Fucking roll it.
If it's
24.
30 past time,
Just roll it, man. You
Joe
rolled the
will
14. Make him read it.
You got
What's
it.
going? Well, I have expertise in this dice roll.
This whole line. Unacceptable.
He gave himself a plus 10 for everyone in chat that doesn't know.
Sam does have a
God
plus
damn
10.
it.
No, read the recap, please. Oh, I'm going to read it. And if
I'll read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
don't give in, Joe. Don't give in. Come on, man.
Can't read it.
Look, man, I'm just killing a little bit of time so my wife doesn't miss more D&D, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
That's so
That's very
thoughtful.
kind.
Wait, you're being a
Yeah.
performative male right now, actually. Fuck you.
Just say you hate men. Just say you hate men.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, man.
Just say you hate men. It's okay.
Guys, I gotta go. This has been fun. I'm really glad I guessed
No,
you for
no,
what
no,
feels
no.
like 30 sessions now. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. The Google Docu's about to come out. I gotta go. man.
Please read the recap.
I'm looking for it.
Please.
Oops.
And before, where is it? Why was it? Where's the recap?
Free, don't do
the
it.
music? Joe, where's the music?
On their end at the moment because it's our theme.
What? What do you mean their end? What is that? Oh, like the audience?
I like the audience, Brett. Okay, I see them as human beings, man. Okay, and it's in. I just said it.
That mean?
Sam's sexist, Bree's sexist. You hate the audience.
Plain now.
Oh my god.
You swinging right now? Let's go.
You coming on my DJ set, man? Sam, please read the recap, please. We're gonna start D&D, man.
Dude, we're waiting for Dodger, man. What are you talking about? We're waiting. We're just filling time. Thank you. I
There you
need
go.
the music.
Please. Last we left off, we went toe to toe with the Ever-Readies. Despite their skill, we were better. We killed 3 of them and knocked the others out, fooling the crowd into thinking we'd slaughtered them. After the fight, we helped by attempting to revive the fallen companions, succeeding on 2. They thanked us and offered aid in the future. We turned our attention to the joust and upcoming events, knowing the tournament was still ahead of us.
You had just revived everyone but the wizard who had went down. Unfortunately, that one didn't succeed.
Fuck him. I'm gonna be real.
The Evereadies...
Honestly, based.
It's a great
I didn't want to say it, but yeah, man, I'm right there with you.
The Evereadies have kind of almost gone on a bit of a truce with you guys, even offered to help in a time of need. You've stolen Funny Finster's pistols. I can show you what they do. You have offered to hide them. So let me just reveal those. Because they're pretty good. It's just, you have offered to hide them for him, so we'll see if he doesn't.
I mean, I'm expecting to lose these.
Yes.
But I'll...
You spend your action firing a pistol, you can fire the second pistol as part of the same... Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is
rat tactics.
I'll read them out. I'll read them out loud. Pistols that rare the require achievement.
I thought
That's
everyone
okay.
could see this.
No.
So I was like, does that count?
These flintlock pistols.
Sorry. I assume everything I can see the audience can see,
No,
so I
it's okay.
apologize.
These flintlock pistols have 6 barrels for quick firing. On the hilt, there is a series of rats etched into the woodwork, each one clambering over one another to get to the trigger, which happens to be shaped like a curved piece of cheese. Quick shots gives them a +1 to attacking damage rolls. They have a range of 40 to 120 feet, and they deal 1d4 piercing damage. If you spend your action firing a pistol, you can fire the second one as part of the same action, but you roll separately. Rack tactics. Upon rolling initiative, you can spend your reaction to make one steady aim shot toward a target in your range. And once per long rest, you can do unload, which you shoot both of the pistols towards someone. They make a dex save, or they take 12d4 piercing damage, half on a failure. And you can apply sneak attack to that if you have an ally within 5 feet. And that damage was also halved. So it's a big burst of damage to one person.
These can't be his pistols, dude.
What do you mean? He had those.
I took fucking 58 damage from this motherfucker, and they do 1d4.
That's his monster ability. That was his intro.
A sneak attack that requires him to have an ally within 5 foot of the target. That one.
Dude, you just got a huge buff. You need to cool down.
Hold on a second.
Let's give it a fucking minute.
No, hold on a second. You misread it. Literally, it says in the item.
I unplugged my headphones. I can't even hear you, Joe.
You could spend your reaction. This motherfucker been playing D&D longer than I've been alive, and he still can't even know what a goddamn rogue does. He's gonna have the worst joust of his life.
Love these items, and we'll hang on to them until Finster steals them back. I'm not planning on.
There you go, wonderful. The pistols you've got on your person. You have just left that area, heading over back towards the tournament area. You've only got a little bit of time, only a few hours until the jousting starts, and then the primal duels afterwards, which are up in the tower, which you've been warned about. You head over towards the... We're just going to cut straight to the jousting phase of this. If you've had anything you want to do in those few hours, let me know. But otherwise, we'll go straight to the jousting phase.
Wait,
jousting.
I do have a question. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. The primal duel, did I apply for that? Okay,
No.
Okay.
That's also
Which one did I do?
I think we should stay away from the tower.
You were gonna do the one
Wrestle.
you were gonna do the one you got talked out of because they were gonna blow up the building.
So,
allegedly.
Oh. Okay.
Joe,
Yes.
can you remind me, because this would matter for the primal duel and stuff, we've technically secured a dinner, right? Like that part.
Yes, you are guaranteed to be there for the
we don't have
fun.
to do any more participation.
We got a meal ticket, yeah? Like we're
got
good.
our meal ticket. No.
He said last time that the benefit to us winning more competitions is to eliminate potential allies in that dinner with Lady Arlington.
Yeah. Our issue right now with the dinner
I guess my
mainly
question
we
is-
still have the executioner. Like
Dude, are we getting a long rest before we're in combat again? Is my question. Do I need to have used hit dice to short rest?
I
You
think we need to hit that.
have 4 hours until the jousting, and then there's an hour between the jousting and
Okay.
that.
But you're not jousting, so you should be good, yeah?
I don't even have any
But
heals to
you
give
only
right now
have
that
you
I'm
only
on
have
rest.
5 hours, and if you are letting Morgan use your
Yeah.
thing,
I
then
was gonna let Morgan use that. That's fine. But
Are you-
I'm
are
at 64 hit points out of 203.
Are you competing in 5 hours?
I don't know. I don't remember
think
what I'm
you are.
competing in.
I will remind you, you were warned that the jewels and whatnot might not go ahead. They have a plan for the tower, which is the way the jewels
so
are.
I think we were planning on not being in there.
Yeah, it's reasonable to assume that the tower incident, whatever is going to happen, may even catch in the crossfire whoever we would have been trying to get rid of in the tournament, up there
maybe.
anyways. So we probably shouldn't participate.
Okay.
So I get everything back on a short. So if you want the long rest, just in case, you can take it, and I'll just take a short rest.
I can also
it's just
heal.
my
I can do a little bit
that's
of long
down.
rest healing for people. We can treat.
Well,
I have enough triages to do.
we don't have a long rest. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
We don't
know.
have-
I have enough to do 2 from what I still have here without it being too punishing for me.
Right. It's up to you. You let me know, Bree, what you want to do.
No, you should take it. You're gonna get massacred in this joust.
Yeah, you're fucking dead, man.
Yeah.
So let's get you some healing.
I don't know. I don't know why. I just have a feeling they all got +10 to hit or something
Yeah, I'm
in the
scared
last
for you.
in the
I'm
last
not
20
gonna lie.
minutes.
Yeah, I can use some of my hit dice too to heal.
I'm gonna put a short rest in on my character and use some hit die.
If you don't long
I still
rest, by the
got
way,
my-
Sam, you won't get back your 6th level spell slot. And you need to find a way to heal.
Damn, that is so
God,
much.
what a roll!
It's only true seeing, so it's not a big deal.
You're
But
fine. Yeah.
Okay,
Ow, wow,
I'm back to
arm.
full. Running low on hit die though.
Too.
Definitely need that long rest soon.
Yeah.
But what health are you guys at? The people that were Sam's the only one that's planning on participating in something right now, right?
Yeah, it seems like it. I'm at 81 out of 203, and I have 5 hit dice.
203.
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
of the
use-
fruit of vitality.
Shit.
I'm gonna use 1 triage use on you just because, like, if
Okay.
something does happen, it would suck if you're so low health you can't
Yeah,
survive.
thank you.
So that's gonna be 39.
Thank
healing.
you. That's awesome.
Very nice.
Also, technically, since it's a short rest, I could now give you more healing, but I think I'll just hang on to it because
I'll be hammocked up then.
Yeah, you honk shoot me.
Yeah.
Shoo me. You should shoo me.
Okay. Well, with that,
I'm saddling up my horse.
I
Cut to the stables.
Did you name the horse? I can't remember.
Horse I ride. I think you just named
No.
it like horse or something.
No,
didn't
you
name
got
it.
you
Buddy
got
wants to keep it and take care of it.
yes.
Yeah.
Just named it.
But to remember what you do have, you did buy, if I remember right, you bought the better shield and the better lance and the better horse, right?
Yes, and I'm gonna attune to the lance as a packed weapon so that it
Yes.
doesn't break.
You won't get the break mechanic of the fights. You're basically hoping to unhorse them. Yes, that makes sense. So to remind you, which of the shields did you buy again? Because I'm just trying to find my note on it now. But did you get the lordly one or the expensive one?
I think I wrote it down. Let me check.
I feel
I'll
like
find
there's
it
no
somewhere.
way he wouldn't have just gotten the best options. We're pretty wealthy.
You weren't that
like,
wealthy when you
defenses.
first came in, though. I mean, you might
I did
have.
get
think
the
you were.
best. I got
You
the
got
best
the best
everything, and
except
then
for
I
the
got
armor.
I
What
got
did you get?
whichever armor benefited charisma rolls or something.
Yeah, that was the yes, you bought the horse armor. Yes, that's what it was. So you've
Yes,
got the lordly shield, which is a +3 shield. Just to remember these for your thing. +3 shield that allows you to give disadvantage to 1 attack per jousting match. So
Yeah, and I got the really expensive lance.
yep, which is a +3 lance. When you do the aggressive or ice fixed attack, you do so with advantage. Let me link you the jousting rules so that you can have your eyes on them as well. And I'll read through them for the stream to know as well. 2 seconds, let me find them. Scroll down, where are you? Joust. And then, yeah, you got the one which allows you to do... Where are you? There it is. So I'll link you the rules here. I'll go through the rules now quickly, just to give you an idea before you arrive. Jousting, this is a simple jousting by Homebrew Homunculus. This is a simple system. It's each of you wears a shield. On each pass you go by, each jouster rolls an attack with their lance. If a jouster is hit, they must make a brace check, which is a DC equal to the damage taken. On a failed check, they are unhorsed and lose the joust. A brace check is usually a strength and/or handling check, but it can vary depending on your horse armor and whatnot. The attacks happen simultaneously, so it's possible for 2 jousters to unhorse each other. And the rules of the match is usually a jousting lance is destroyed when it hits, and they hand it out and pass between fights or between jousts. And then if it's the first jouster to break 3 lances, that usually scores a win, even if neither has been unhorsed. You can attack in certain ways. There's a way, if you go aggressive, it's a +5 to attack, but you have -5 at AC. There's the defensive, which is the opposite of that. Braced, where you have -5 to attack, but your animal handling's better if you know you're going to get hit. And high in saddle, your attack's better, but your brace check's worse. But you can also do one where you risk essentially going blind or getting a horrible scar, but obviously for Morgaine, she's in a pretty beneficial situation for that. So has a +5 to attack and no risk other than some scarring. So it's a simple system, very simple and sweet. But you do have some bonuses because of the system, the items that you've chosen. Like I said, the +3 AC, the +3 to attack on the joust, and then I believe you got the Shadow Horse, which is once per long rest. So it's only once in this entire jousting today. You can automatically succeed on a failed brace check. And then you also got the one which is
I got the one that turns the strength checks into charisma checks or something.
Yes. You did, yeah. Allows the rider to make their brace checks with charisma. Upon unhorsing an opponent, the crowd grants you a heroic inspiration die. So yes, that one is the one you picked up. So you got all of those. Okay. You would wander over towards the area and get to kind of where they're all setting up this entirety of this broad, extravagant field of horses. You can hear like music playing in the background. I put a little kind of more chippy music on. It's got this almost...
How do you want to do the pacting of the weapon? Because the lance could technically break and I could just resummon a pacted weapon after the fact, or is it going to be indestructible?
You're saying as in, do you want to make them destructible?
Yeah, because it kind of doesn't it fuck up the entire rule set if my lance can't break?
I mean, does it say in packed weapons that the weapon is indestructible?
Yes, that's the question.
It's per DM, right?
Let me check the rules on the packed weapon, because usually a weapon won't get destroyed, but lances are built to be broken. So
I was just assumed it just meant you could make a new one if you got it lost or destroyed. Was all.
Yeah, I'll see what Pact of the Blade says specifically. Because if it doesn't mention it can't break, then it definitely
if it can break and I can't resummon it, maybe I just have to buy more. I don't know.
That was the thing.
We have money, man. Like you could just buy. At this point, we did get huge winnings. You could probably afford it.
It's expensive. To do this, you would have to spend 700 gold per lance because they do break.
If you win, you'll make
300 gold. 300 gold plus per lance. 700 gold for the shield. So it'll be 300 gold per lance. You will make. I mean, if you win the whole thing, it's 3 jousts today, 3 jousts the next time. It'd be a 900 gold dip each fight. So it'd be 2,700. So overall, 5,400 gold if you bought the strongest one each time. Is what you'd be spending, but then the joust itself, if you are the number 1 by the end, you get 10,000 gold. So it's basically you're investing half to get.
How many more lances would I need? I bought 1.
You would need to have at least 3 per joust. So you can probably buy 3 between jousts if you don't want to risk everything.
Okay, so I'll buy 2 more, and then if I need more between jousts, I'll get more.
Yes. No, that works fine. If you're buying the Lordly ones.
The mechanics for the jousting aren't going to work.
It would work, you just have to unhorse them. You'd have to get lucky on their rolls being being bad. So okay, fair enough. All right, yeah, you can definitely do it. If you want to throw 600 extra gold at it, you can most definitely do that.
Might as well.
Okay. Investing into your jousting.
This. Gonna win all the money back.
You would see.
You're not dead.
You would have this kind of moment where they've taken the whole jousting outside in kind of this broad open area. They've got their the kind of onlooking canopy where the competitors come out. You can see for day 1 of jousting that Lady Arlington hasn't arrived for this one. She seems to be focused on being kind of further into the castle. So you're going to get the bard, other representatives, along with the hunter, Zalakai, and Sir Castor sits up at the top as well for a little brief period on one of the side seats. But you kind of get the entourage watching down, along with any of the nobles who are interested in the jousting. It seems to be less frequented by people who want bloodshed. And the extra rule is if you are unhorsed, you can kind of pull up a 1v1. So you would enter into the area. You're preparing your horse. You'd see these other knights walking past you. Their horses being tended to by their squires. Do you have a squire? Yeah.
Did you paste the info for like all the equipment anywhere?
No, but I can give it to you.
In game? Okay, just send it to me.
I can send it to you for sure. You would kind of be bringing your horse over. What's saying just then is, do you have anyone squiring for you? Is anyone going to be your squire, or are you going to do it yourself?
Would anyone volunteer?
I mean, Carlisle would probably volunteer as so there would be a medic near you if something happened.
Okay, yeah, you can squire me.
How many times have you jousted before?
Never.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up with you, just in case. How do I do the whole squiring thing?
I think you just help me on the horse and hand me the lance.
All right.
How hard can it be?
Yeah, probably not very to do that part. Don't die out there. Don't get. Those lances look awfully dangerous, and
Well, I've never known anyone to die in a joust. That being said, I've never done a vampire joust.
Yeah, they're doing something about 1v1s, challenging the duels and such. If you get knocked off, you can do that. They can do that.
Well, if they want to make that mistake, that would be ideal.
Yeah. You'd probably win on that. That's probably honestly your best bet concerning your practice. Or maybe you're natural. Who knows?
Well, you can be the judge of the first performance, and if you think that I will probably die, then we'll withdraw.
I'm not going to let you die. That's the whole point of me being here. We might get in trouble if I choose not to let you die, but I'm not going to let you die.
Well, that's reassuring.
Good luck out there, all right? You got this.
Takes the lance off you.
You would see you'd see Jorsel, the bar, would step up first and say to the entire crowd, and go, "Welcome, everyone, to the grand jousting match of the Blood Tournament. We have some of the finest knights in all of Tal Revere here, and from elsewhere across the material plane. Please observe, for this one shall be a bloody matter. If any wishes to challenge the other to a duel, a fight, upon being unhorsed, we will allow them to go through. They will not be exchanging armor and weapons here, just the color of their blood upon the snow that has fallen around you. Begin the joust!" And kind of sits down. You see the first couple of knights come up. Because usually in jousting, you do give up all of your armor and whatnot. This one, though, you would see a couple of knights, one coming up with the banner of a grey sun with a dagger through it, versus someone else who is the symbol of a dragon with kind of almost a snake-like appearance that kind of turns into a sea. And you'd see the two of them clash back and forth. You see the jousting kind of almost like take place quickly. It's right after another. You see one of the horse with the rider with the grey sun unhooks a horse as the other one by smashing their lance straight under their chin. They go flying off the back of their horse and land on the ground. One thing you would notice over the course of a few of the jousts is that most of them won't challenge the others to a 1v1. People are still entertained in the crowd, but those who wanted bloodshed are kind of less invigorated by that. There's an element of kind of an honourable nature to it. And it doesn't go long by before you would see your name being called. And you'd see as Jorsel steps up, "Our next two challengers. The first, from the material plane and part of the Six. Her name is Sir Morgaine of the Six. And she comes here, jousting for the first time in front of our audience.
I think I would also be bannerless, right? We didn't think to make that, so
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you didn't make
that
a
might
banner.
look strange to some people. But...
So yeah, you hold up a blank banner. Against them, Rashish, a squire, making their debut upon horseback. Can they earn a name for themselves here? Begin the joust. You can see as you're kind of getting prepped up for your horses. We're going to do our first joust match. As you're kind of ready on your horseback, you've got your lance in hand. When they say begin, you'll be riding at each other. Okay, so as this goes, you see them horse coming straight towards you. And it is time to make a roll. You're both going to make your attacks simultaneously.
What's the difference between the aggressive or the eyes fixed attacks?
So eyes aggressive is +5 to attack, but -5 to AC. Eyes fixed doesn't come with the AC loss, but if you are hit, you roll a d20. On a 1, you lose your left eye if you have it. On a 2, you lose your right eye if you have it. On a 3 or 4, you gain a horrible scar, and on a 5 to 10, you gain a minor scar. So it's kind of just a way of taking a bit of damage.
Okay.
But yeah, they would ride straight towards you. Their lance in hand. You see they kind of move up. They're going to take their first one defensively.
Ooh, what's a defensive?
+5 to AC, but -5 to attack.
-5 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
You can see they're almost getting a bit of a whack
Spicy are you
out.
going to be?
Oh,
I'll go aggressive
let me-
for the first one.
Okay, let me just get Dodger's camera. Oh, where are you? Okay, roll to attack. I'm gonna open these attacks so you can see them. We'll roll at the same time.
Yeah, so what am I doing? I'm doing a 1d20 +3 +5. Because of the
Yes, because it's your charisma.
aggressive.
Yes.
Oh, it's charisma too.
Yeah, because you packed weaponed it, right? So you roll with charisma with packed
Yeah.
weapons. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be 1d20 +5. The weapon's also a +3, and then I get +5 more for the aggressive.
For the aggressive. Yes.
So it'd be
Plus
1d20
13.
+10 +13.
Yeah. So it's 1d20 +13.
And I'm rolling at advantage because I'm aggressively.
What's your AC
Plus-
right now, by the way?
That's a nat 20, 33.
Oh shit!
Holy
Okay.
shit.
What's your AC by the way?
My
you can't be
AC would
also-
be, I lose 5 AC, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I'd be 17.
They rolled under that. They rolled a 12. So you would ride at each other. The nat 20 +13 is definitely going to hit. If you want to roll damage, it's going to be your lance is a d12, I believe. So it'll be 2d12.
What a perfect first go.
Yeah, 2d12 plus
2d12.
8. Because you don't get the
Plus
+5 from
8.
aggressive. It's that's just a hit. So this is going to be the DC they need to make on the animal handling check.
Dude, this kid is making his debut and he's gonna get blinded in both eyes. And it's
Actually ripped in half by
Is
a
it
lance,
+8?
like,
Or is it,
it's
do I
over.
roll, add my efficiency to both damage dice? Or
No,
is it just one?
it's just +8. It'd be
Okay.
your charisma and
13.
your 3. 13. Didn't roll exceptionally high, but he can still fail this. You land a clean shot straight on him. With a nat 1, you can see the moment you slam into him, the whole of the helmet flies off. They go spiraling back off of the back of their horse, and you can see the small rider themselves is this kind of like Triton vampire. They go, they breathe, their gills kind of shut still for a second. As you unhorse them on your first ride across, you see them lying flat on the ground with them dehorse, and you can see immediately people cheering in the crowd. You see Jordan stand up. We have a victor of their first joust, Sir Morgaine. And
Is he
what a
okay?
debut.
Is the guy okay? Is he just winded? Or?
Yeah, they stand up, they're going.
Okay.
They've got enough health. The damage technically goes through, but they've got enough health. You can see them, they kind of turn themselves. And they look over and kind of scurry off embarrassed. You can see the kind of their knight who runs and kind of clips them around the back of the ear. They're kind of like, oh, and they go around there, embarrassing,
Bad luck,
rush back to
babe.
being a squire. But that'd push you past round 1. You would see some of the others going up. You'd see in your bracket, one of the other knights goes up. You'd see next was this knight whose their symbol is this burning lance on the back of their kind of banner. They seem to be a mystery knight. You can see as they stand up. They announce the two of them. When they announce this person, you can say, a knight of the burning lance, and their whole lance goes up in flames as they ride towards their target and take them down. The next one you'd see is the one that you came across, Sir Elaine, the Weeping Knight. You can see him win his bout, pushing through and knocking the other person off with ease. You see the kind of gallant silver armor of Sir Elaine. And it's not long before your name is called up again. But this time, to go into the second bracket, you are up against the Knight of the Burning Lance. You can see as they call him up, he's smaller, no bigger than maybe like a halfling in his saddle, but broadened armor. It looks almost comical on his body, but it's broad, kind of reinforced, and his lance is tall. He's strong despite it. You can see he's almost carrying a lance. It's almost triple his size, and it lights up in flames. You can see as the but to everyone else in the crowd, this is nothing unusual. Vampiric coming with some elements of strength, and you can see they step up. Our next bout in round 2 will be Sir Morgaine of the Six versus the Knight of the Burning Lance. Begin! And they sit down. The two of your horses will ride each other. I'm gonna hide the. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hide the. I'm gonna show the rolls of what they roll. But we're both gonna type in the chat because technically you wouldn't know what they're going. We're both going to type
attack type?
Yes, the attack type, exactly. And we'll press enter at the same time, so that it's kind of a, you don't know what's going to happen.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You want me to type? Okay.
So just get ready for it. They are going to go for this. 3, 2, 1, enter. Okay, interesting.
I think you sent yours to yourself. I didn't see. Oh, you did.
No,
Yeah.
So you'd see they're going for aggressive. You're going for eyes fixed. The two of you riding at each other, both pointing your lances. We're gonna roll to see what happens in the clash. Go ahead. This is. Oh, by the way, my Roll20 rolls advantage every time we stick the left number. It's gonna be whatever the left number is plus 5. It's gonna be a 31 for them to hit. Roll yours.
Okay.
Oh boy.
22.
22. It's enough to hit them. Both of you can be animal handling checks as both your lances clash into each other, splinters shooting up into the air, both your bodies rippling with that sudden bludgeoning. Mm-hmm. Both of you must make your animal handling checks. All right, let me find.
Is this the brace check?
Yes, this will be your brace check. So yours is made with charisma. If you have proficiency in animal handling, you get that. But otherwise, the DC is the damage taken. So they're going to be unhorsed at the same time. See what happens to you. You see they're going to get blasted back.
29.
29. Very. Why'd you get the plus 10?
Oh, that's just my saving throw. It'd be 25, 24.
24.
It'd be plus 5, 24.
You're going to be dehorsed then as well. You can see as you're both unhorsed at the same time because they rolled a 31. So it's. I mean, it would have happened anyway. You both clash, bash. Oh, sorry, no, I'm an idiot. No, we did it wrong. I did the mechanic wrong. It's the damage. That's the DC.
Idiot.
Thanks, man. It's the damage. So no, your DC. So could you roll the damage for your lance because yours would have hit? I forgot. It's not the attack roll. You're fine on the brace check. He did very little damage.
1d12 plus
8.
10 damage.
Okay, then you're both fine. Sorry, you're both fine. It's the damage that makes sense. Otherwise, the DCs would be crazy. You both clash into each other. Splinters shoot off everywhere, but both of you stay on your saddles, riding past each other, going to the opposite side to grab a new saddle. Grab a new lance. New lances are handed to you. You're immediately turning back at each other and riding. Get ready with your next stance. Tell me when you're ready to type it.
I'm ready.
Also, with your one, because you are hit, can you roll a d20 as well? Just to see what the eyes fixed happen to you.
3. Oh, I get to roll it twice.
You roll it with
And
advantage.
pick the number. I'll take 7.
Okay.
No, because I have the reinforced.
Okay,
thing.
yeah. That gives you roll
I
twice.
get to roll twice and pick the option. I'll take a
So
7.
7 is better because it's not going to be a horrible scar. You get a minor scar. What kind of scar do you imagine? What's Morgan going to get? It's only a minor scar, so it doesn't have to be anything crazy for this
I'm
one.
wearing plate. Probably just like a gash on the arm or
Yeah,
something.
you just get sliced a
From
bit
like
too
a
deep.
splintered wood.
Yeah. You get this piece of wood go straight into your arm. When Carla, when he rides back over, you'd be on the opposite side. You'd see this kind of splinter sticking straight out of Morgane's arm.
Oh, they gotta finish before anyone can interfere, right? So they gotta just let it ride.
You can stop between jousts. You can go in there and like kind of clean up.
All right, I'm ready.
I would patch them up.
Okay. Roll. So type out what you want to do, and on 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, they're going aggressive. You're going defensive. It's going to be a -5 to your attack. They're going to have -5 on their AC. They're going for +5 on their attack roll. Make your attack roll. It's going to be a +5 to the one on the left here, so they're going to hit 21. Your AC is what right now? It's 29. 29. So you're fine. You managed to hold off
18
against them. 18's going to hit them. So if you want to roll the damage.
13 damage.
13, they're going to have to make a brace check. And try and beat a 13. 16, they beat it. You see, they kind of hold on, but you are 2 lances up. And they kind of, they see... You good?
He made a noise.
He made a noise. I wasn't sure the noise.
You're good.
Okay. You see, as
I'm trying to decide when to use my shielded disadvantage thing.
You see the splinters fly off. You're now 2-1 up against them. You can see they're kind of they were a bit risky and they kind of slam their kind of lance to the ground. They get a new lance. Fire goes up it, and they turn to ride for the third and final joust against you. Type out your word. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, go. You going aggressive, they're going eyes fixed. They're taking their time to not lower their defense, but they're trying to hurt you. They go in there, and you both clash. Be a +5 to these rolls. They're going to be a 19.
Give you disadvantage on this roll.
Okay, there's only a 16. You see as they they fluff it, they go in to try and attack you. See if you hit them.
27.
27 hits, roll damage.
Oh. 9 damage.
You would see, despite, let's see if they hold on to it. They would hold on because you rolled the lowest on the damage. However, you break the third one on them. They nearly fall off. They hold on, and you just see a huge bit of splinter go straight up through their mouth into their eye. And they're and on the other side, you can see it kind of burning. You see their doctor kind of come over towards them, and you can see it's torn in.
He rolled a 1?
Yeah, he rolled a 2. So you can see it's kind of gone up. His right eye is gone, and you can see a portion of blood just pouring out of his helmet. He lifts off, revealing the halfling underneath. You can hear like the murmurs in the crowd of people discussing who it is. And he's like holding his eye, panicking as he goes off. And you see the doesn't want any of the smoke. He kind of immediately goes off to the side, and you see the bard stand up. Our winner and entering into the final for today's joust, Sir Morgaine. Up in the crowd as well, you can see that the other knight, Sarcasta, who's kind of like the legend of this area, is kind of watching down and leans forward and just kind of watches you the entire time. Doesn't even take their eyes off of you when the next joust comes up. And during the next joust, to speed through it, you can see Sir Elaine, the one who warned you, the one that you had a conversation with, wins their joust easily in their first strike, knocking off the other target. There's cheers and triumph throughout the crowd. And then Jorsel steps up. And for our final bout of the day, we have Sir Morgaine of the Six versus Sir Elaine, the Weeping Knight. Good luck to both of you as you enter into tomorrow's final. Begin! And the horses were ready. You'd see their kind of gallant steed, a golden horse, and they stand atop it, their symbol above them, the tears falling upon a forest below. and they begin riding. Sarah Lane coming towards you, the toughest one of today. Let me just turn off their things. Get ready to type what you're going to do. Okay. They are going to do this. Where's my other one?
I would have to buy 3 more lances between this as well. I'll just make a note of that.
Yes.
Because they all broke, right?
Yeah. Just knock off it. If you're every time you go through a person, just knock off 900 gold.
Okay.
And type out whatever you want to do.
Okay, I'm ready.
Go now. I already typed. Okay, they're going braced.
What's
You're going
braced?
defensive. Braced is minus 5 to their attack, but they have plus 5 to their animal handling, so it's more likely they're going to stay on. You can see they're almost kind of testing you.
Okay.
As you're riding at each other and you clash. Go ahead and roll your attack. So there's going to be a 12 to hit. Doesn't hit. You did defensive. 25. Very nice. You hit them. They're going to get this with a plus 5.
I rolled a nat 20. Well, no, 20. Sorry.
20 damage. You, in your first ride towards them, feel your lance strike into them. Their plate bursts, and they fall off the back of their horse onto the ground. Morgaine rides past. You see Sir Elaine, because he only rolled an 18 on that, leans up, lets out a gasp, can look straight towards you, stands, puts their hand on their hilt, looks at the crowd all kind of, yeah, cheering, and then bows in your direction and walks to the side. You can see there's kind of an egregiance towards it in the crowd before Josel stands and goes, and we have our winner for the day from the 6, Sir Morgaine! And the crowd is kind of like this massive kind of uproar. Have not seen you even remotely come close to falling off your horse. Your debut match leads to a bit of almost a compelling fan audience that is kind of intrigued in seeing your adventure going forward. But the jousting,
lance have broken?
Yes, the lance breaks if it hits. Okay. But you'd have your extra 2 spare, so
Gotcha.
You're good there. And the jousting comes to a close, and you can see.
Damn.
During this time, you can see as they're like the Jorsel steps up, people are kind of clapping and cheering. Jorsel kind of calls for quiet and looks out across the crowd. My friends, please. We have finished the jousting for today. Tomorrow's jousts will be with the greatest competitors we have. The Tower. We will be concluding today's various events with the Grand Primal Duels. Our 1v1 fights to see who is the greatest fighter among all of our people. Please, the competitors wait up there. Who can start making your way towards the Tower. You see as people kind of start moving out of the stands and walking up towards the castle to go up towards the tower. Morgaine will be over towards the side. You'd see for the rest of the party as you're kind of gathering again. So Morgaine has won the jousting. You can see other knights come over, congratulate you. But most of them kind of like pass by, a little bit bitter by an outsider winning. But you'd be able to kind of approach over towards Carlisle Morgaine.
Not bad, aside from that one little dink you got on your arm there.
How does it look?
It's gonna leave a mark, I think, but it's not too bad.
It's fine.
I'll make sure it's all cleaned up now that there's like actually time.
Yeah. You can patch up some of the wounds. You didn't take much damage, so it's not much.
I have a feeling that day 1 was the people they don't think are going to win day.
Yeah, I would also assume that day 2 is probably going to include a couple more of those duels if someone loses. So probably ready for that.
Fortunately, we're in the final.
Are we worried at all that by considering our track record now is full participation, that by not participating in the tower, we are going to look, that's going to be suspicious?
That's
So
gonna make us look weird.
I thought our plan was to go and then use the teleport thing that Brett's character had, I thought.
Yeah.
Originally.
So originally, I thought I had access to that spell. I did not
okay.
have access to
it.
that spell. So-
Understandable.
We're covering that in RP. Don't worry, that's coming up.
Yeah. Ket's
Wait, but
literally
you
gonna
said
be
you
like,
could-
I know, absolutely. Ket's like, yeah, I can do it. It's easy. Watch. And, I'm like,
Oh no, wait.
and then the tower's gonna go down, and we're all gonna die because of a guest. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah, I do worry about us not attending and having, especially because I did sign up for it. That is the one I signed up for. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure,
yeah,
or
that
one
makes
of the
sense.
ones. But
I mean,
Do we have fly?
we have many people that can fly.
we can fly, yeah.
I do have access. I do have access to the fly spell. So I mean, maybe at worst, if shit goes sideways, we can just get the fuck out of there.
I mean, do we just not have like, because like, here's the thing. No matter what happens in that tower, there's no way it's going to be a fight. I don't think we're going to be getting into like a fight on the way out if something bad happens, because we'd probably be fleeing at the same time. Maybe we just keep attendance kind of low. As a
Here's
group.
my thoughts. Okay, it's kind of comforting because either way, we're fucked. There's no way out of it. If we don't show up, it's gonna look suspicious when the tower goes down. If we do show up, they're gonna think we're part of it and that we caused the tower to fall because just our presence there and the fact that we've been raising a stink the entire time. No matter what option we choose, all eyes are gonna be on us, no matter what. So really, it's just a matter of preference at this point. You guys want to be at the tower or not be at the tower?
I think that considering people are already suspicious of us, there's less downsides to not participating at all.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like people already are squinting at us.
We also
But
went.
if we go,
We won the
we
group
are
event
at risk.
literally 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
So
we
it's
might-
not out of the realm of possibility that we just wouldn't enter.
We're eepy.
Yeah.
We're so eepy.
But also,
Always.
Yeah.
if he did want to go, she can fly. So if they collapse the building, you're probably the only one that would be okay. Maybe.
My brain is like, I'm not even sure it's going to be something so simple as collapsing the tower. I think it might be something quite scary.
The only reason I would want to go
Yeah.
at this point is because I want to know what happens or what's
Well, we're
going to
gonna see what
happen.
happens probably.
I guess so.
Is there a tavern outside the tower that we'd just be hanging out at?
Here's good view for the
Let
fireworks.
me leave you guys into.
The only thing that I think it might be good for us to do is to try and identify any allies we might have that might be in that crowd or in that tower.
That's what I was gonna say. Is
Darrow
if
is
Yeah.
participating.
Yeah,
Try
I
and
think
get
Darrow's
them out
participating.
before shit goes down.
That's the thing, is that the more people that if we get Darrow to not
To
participate,
also withdraw. Yeah.
Then
That's gonna
it's
be now. That's
super
gonna look
suspicious.
weird.
Yeah,
That's gonna look weird. Yeah. Just we give him the fly spell, and he's like, "What's this for?" You're like, "Yeah, don't just in case, you know."
don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Yeah, man, it's all good. Yeah, because Darrow doesn't know about the tower, right? We didn't tell anything to Darrow, correct?
I also doubt Darrow is
No.
taking part because he just won the group thing with us.
no, he said he was gonna.
Did he?
That was the thing he
I
said
think
at
so,
the end of it.
Uh-oh.
I mean, yeah, you could go and then find him and be like, "Hey, man, shit's about to go down." FYI.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember our whole freedom fighter ruining this thing? This is about to get ruined.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
we
Maybe I'm too pragmatic, but I think the less Darrow knows, the better.
You can still get him out of there without telling him anything. though.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
as
don't want
far
him
as
to
I'm
die.
concerned, we can all go. Obviously, some people are just gonna have a harder time getting out of a bad situation than others. He and I
Right.
can fly, and
I genuinely think
Yeah.
a smaller group is better for this.
Yeah.
Morgaine personally wouldn't go.
just send Carlisle and V, and
The people that can fly, the people that have the good mobility,
Flappers.
And then there's some attendants, and it doesn't look like we just all dipped on a thing.
That's probably a good idea.
I like that. Just look into the audience, you see a panicked Ket. Just like, what the fuck's gonna happen? Like, I
thought it wasn't coming to
calm down. Calm down.
Do we have a means of communicating with each other from afar if something goes wrong?
I was saying perhaps like the rest of us could be positioned like just outside the tower.
Yeah. Yeah. A signal.
Like a tavern near the tower or something.
The closest tavern would be on the town.
We don't want to look like we just have everyone posted up like some weird spot for no reason.
It's you're quite a bit away because the tower's in the castle. For you guys, it's the one.
Okay.
It's actually the castle's tower itself. So it's a fair bit in, but the closest tavern is over here.
Okay.
Over here.
Should we have some sort of contingency, like if I fire off dazzling bioluminescence into the air and you guys see it, it means we're in trouble or some shit? Like
Joe, could I extend my awakened mind?
How so?
Awakened mind is you and your chosen creature can speak to each other while the two are within 5 miles. You must know the same language. It lasts for a number of minutes equal to your warlock level. But there's no limit on how many times I can do it. I'm assuming I would have to be within 30 feet to recast it, though.
I mean, even putting it on one person's still really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a bonus action, choose one creature you see within 30 feet of yourself. You can communicate, tell me what we do a number of miles equal to charisma. Okay.
My thought process being that I could link with, say, Carlisle or Tech or someone.
Yes.
And then we would have contact with the inside people, and then every 10 minutes they would come out for fresh air. I could refresh that link. They could go back in.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to let you re-up it with that being in 30 feet because it doesn't seem broken to me for you to be able to do that. You're expending...
it would make sense. Like it's you're continuing to concentrate on that thing so you don't have to
I think the last for number of minutes equal to your wall level is intended for enemies, where it's like I can't scry on an enemy forever.
And I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I see no issue with it.
Okay, perfect. So then we have a way to communicate with you guys. That's good. Okay. I'm trying to remember, did they make it sound like it was going to be at the start of that event or just during that event?
They gave us no details other than don't go.
Okay. Well, shit.
Yeah, so I guess Morgane would like touch Kyle on the forehead and then you would hear, do you hear me?
Oh, yeah. You've done this to me before, I think.
Have I?
It was a while ago, though. I kind of forgot you could do it.
I normally do it to enemies.
Yeah, you did it one time, and then I kind of forgot to ask you about how you did it. How are you doing that?
Is this whole conversation in their heads? Or are they just staring at each other?
He doesn't know how to talk like psionically.
What the?
Just think about what you want to say to me. You'll say it.
Yeah, but like, I also have like an inner monologue, you know, like I don't want to hear everything I'm thinking. Are you gonna hear everything I'm thinking, or do I think about like, oh, I want this one to go to Morgane?
What you just thought about, you shouldn't send that to me, no.
Okay. Well, look.
Jesus Christ.
Understood. Mission accomplished. How long is this gonna last?
As long as I want it to.
Okay.
Its range is quite far.
All right, so it'll work from inside the tower then.
It should.
Okay. So, I'll just give you a full rundown of everything I'm seeing, unless you just want me to tell you if something goes wrong.
Up to you. I mean, we'll stay here by the entrance. If you need us, let us know.
All right. Well, hopefully, V and I are pretty good at flying, so I think we'll be able to get out if something bad happens. But hey, at least it'll make us look like we're not suspiciously avoiding whatever's about to go down. All right, well, guess we'll
Good luck.
get to it.
Okay. You would head towards the tower. The fights are already kind of started by the point you guys are ready to head there. You can see that the event's kind of kicking off already. You can see the lights glimmering far off into the sky. This tower reaches close to where the fog and the mist is almost tapering at furthest up in the town. You would wander inside the castle grounds, walking into the staircase. It's a spiraling long staircase going up. You can see the various points where it comes off into kind of like the dormitories and like side rooms and barracks. But it keeps carrying on going up and up. And when you get to the top, you finally enter into this little battle arena. And you can see inside of this area, there is this kind of almost like grand duel going on. You can see already that there is two people combating right in the center. They've got this almost like makeshift arena where two people are fighting each other, clashing with their blades, a sword versus an axe. You can see the kind of shimmering of sparks. Seats are kind of located all around in the rounds. There's a good probably 200, 300 people up here, of various kind of Draco, vampires, lesser ones as well. And on the kind of highest seat at the top, you can see both High Mage Tisme and Sir Illyria, I believe her name is. She's the one that works with them as well. You can see these. Lencia. Sir Lencia and High Mage Tisme are at the top. The two of them kind of sit there overviewing the whole thing, running the event. You can see they're kind of cuddled up during this, enjoying whenever some blood is being spilled. The crowd cheering and chanting. At the front of the crowd, you can see people are standing up and kind of shouting over it, and then the high rise around the edge of the tower as well. The actual kind of event itself, you can see, has this almost glimmering ball above that shines almost like a disco ball, but it's shining kind of lights and almost spotlights at the moment. It creates almost this kind of a cinematic affair. And you can see is this axe, almost like half-orc vampire, is bringing his axe down and smashes straight through the sword of a lesser elven vampire. Finally, his axe embeds straight into him, and he laughs before the vampire leans up and just bites into him, just tears a portion of his throat. It gets visceral, and you can see like blood and portions of just skin being thrown to the ground. The two of them wrestle to the floor before the elf carves their claws across their neck, killing them. And then you can see as the kind of all the crowd cheers and they start calling on their next competitors. You hear a voice.
You sure you want to participate in this one?
I mean, I can withdraw, right?
I mean, you're gonna win. It's just looks like a lot.
JK, I'm out.
A gratuitous display, even for me.
Well, best of luck. I'll be close by.
Joe, I want to make sure that Carlisle is like the stage. Is it close enough that Carlisle can be within 30 feet or like 60 feet of
the fighting arena?
Place?
Or the yeah. It's kind of in the rounds. It's almost like almost like a pit in the center. They've kind of taken a lecture hall almost, and they've turned that into another smaller lecture hall at the top of the tower, which has clearly been used to like teach magi. And they've turned where like the students would sit around it in this kind of circular formation into the crowd, and they've taken where the teacher would be in the middle as this kind of almost fighting pit. So you could definitely kind of go and find seating. As you're kind of wandering in, you'd see Darrow is kind of sat there to your side. He looks up and he goes, "So you come to watch a bunch of vampires die?"
Something like that.
He looks at UV. Participating?
Yes.
Good.
You?
No. I've got no chance against that one. And he looks up at Serlinshire. You can see the slender elven figure in her armor, her plate armor kind of wraps around her, almost mithril-like, in this kind of light bluish haze. Good luck against her.
Who is she?
Arlington has 2 guards. 2 primary ones. Of all of the others. They've been protecting her since she was young. High Mage Tisme. So Alencia, they're lovers. And they've been protecting her as the Cardinal Guard since she was a young vampire. They are betrayers of the Silvered Star. Two of the finest fighters in all of that city. You see clashing as two more competitors go in. They're calling up their names. You can see it's sword against sword now as well, with claws being thrown in. Kind of an even match going on for a little while. People cheering from the crowd. The two of them, they fight in tandem. He's very adept with magic. She's very adept with her sword. Any time that Arlington has had assassins come, they've always protected it, but this is their favorite event. This is probably the only time you'll find her without them. You see the glimmering of the lights on the ball kind of shines a spotlight on the two as they clash. And then when blood is spilled, it turns red and gleams the blood and kind of almost spotlights it to the side. You see this almost red and black haze go over the room as they clash again. Good luck in that.
You mentioned the blood moon before. What does it mean to you?
My people were kin to the vampire. Step siblings of a kind. They are our mother, our grandmother. She had two children. One with a human man, the other with a lycanthrope. They have a bloodlust in them that causes them to need to drink. Ours is more primal. I enjoy killing. I enjoy fighting. And when blood is presented, it puts me in more of an animalistic nature. I don't need to consume it. But because of that, the vampires see us as abominations, and we see them as abominations. Which one is our great-grandmother's favorite? To me, this whole thing is a sham. That blood, the one that they serve here. Just because you name your child Blood does not make them blood. It is a title that he's taken on. I want to unravel it. They see a god. I see the highest form of nepotism.
Based.
Yeah, well put.
Honestly, based.
He kind of like sits back in his seat and he notices when you're in the crowd kind of talking to him, Sir Lynch staring at you and her like smile has gone off. She's kind of gritting her teeth slightly. And he notices and looks at you. Why do they do that? To you?
I'll follow his gaze to see. I do not know. I was not invited, maybe, the way they expected.
Every one of these events, every time you pass them by, they look at you. It's curious. I imagine she'll be gunning for you in this.
Fuck! Shit! Oh, God. Yeah. Let her.
You get to see what she's capable of. She's up next. He sits back in his seat. What do you two do?
I guess let's
just watch, I guess, right? Watch her fight.
I think Carlisle's kind of like, I want to do it kind of stealthily, but Carlisle would probably be looking around for signs of something that's happening.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. That is a nat 20.
God damn.
You can see as this fight's clearing up and they're preparing for the next one, you can hear Silentia versus the Beast Vibra. And you can see this kind of broader, almost like a bugbear vampire woman. She kind of steps out. She's like sharpening her axe, and Silentia starts climbing down, checking her sword. You start gleaming, looking around. Everyone's kind of looking at those. Everyone but one person in the crowd. You can see a very nervous dwarf who sat there, and he's watching. You notice, let me say with your nat 20, you can notice he's not vampiric. He seems mortal. His eyes aren't looking to them. He's looking to the great ball at the center, hanging over. And you can see it's glowing ever so slightly more. And he's fiddling with something in his hands.
Okay. Carla would probably try to, like, start, maybe, like, even while we're here right now, try to, like, maybe we get a better view sitting over here and try to get us to sit a little bit farther away from this ball if there's like anything closer to, like, you know, some more distance from this thing.
Okay. I mean, it's hanging in the center, so there's the furthest back, closest to the door you can go. Are you sending this to V, or are you sending it to both of them?
I really want to tell Darrow somehow, but I don't know how we do.
I think the most Carlisle would say is exactly what he said, which doesn't give any. Yeah. He would kind of pose it as something that's not like.
Give me a persuasion check. This is just a standard persuasion check. For him, it's more of a. This is like going to a show, and you're basically he feels like he's got good seats.
Only an 11. I could bring it up to only a 12. I don't think that.
Yeah, he's gonna looking at.
Can I assist in any way by looking at him severely?
Oh, okay.
Severely at
yeah.
Darrow?
If you're trying to give him a warning, sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. We'll do a contested check. It's gonna be his insight, which is, let me check. His insight is. He does have a +9 versus your persuasion check. If he rolls under, he won't pick up on it. So it'll be.
Is there any way I could just assist Carlisle to do advantage?
My advantage would be even worse.
What is my persuasion even?
Oh, no.
0. Mine's 0.
I mean, you have to roll lower than a 24, so it's likely that he's going to pick up on it. He has very high.
16.
Yeah, you see. Sorry, I mean you'd have to roll higher than. Sorry, no, he'd have to roll lower than you. He goes.
Yeah.
He looks across and goes. Stands and walks over with you to sit in the other seats.
Yay.
And then his eyes now are kind of like looking around the room for like. I think he's interpreting it as there's like an assassin or there's some sort of danger. He doesn't really know what it manifests as. So when you kind of sat at the back, closer to the door, he's like. Even though you've kind of definitely got a worse view, he goes, "You're right, the view's better." And kind of eyes you two.
Carlisle, for the duration probably of this tournament now, is going to be watching the dwarf in the crowd. You see the battle begin. You can see as the bugbear rushes forward, swings the axe down, so then she just steps around them. There's a swiftness to her movement. She's almost playful with it. He's aggressively swinging. She just kind of bends the whole body back, twisting around it. She's like toying with her food, knowing she can easily beat him. You see, there's a bit of a display going on. And it's during this fight that you would hear in your head, Carlisle, I believe the sending message was aimed for you. If you are there, run. Yeah, Carlisle would stand up. He would look over at V. We gotta go. And then he'd also look at the same. He'd probably just do it for Darrow as well, and then try to quietly
you start,
leave.
Start kind of slipping out. Some people kind of notice in the crowd. And then you'd see, in that moment, as you're kind of slipping out towards the doors, the guards let you go by. The moment you kind of go down out of woods, you can see the staircases going down. They'll go, "What's going on?"
There's going to be a little situation up there. We just need to get a little bit more distance.
And then at the top of the stairs, he starts walking down the stairs, and you can hear this kind of shouting in the distance. And he goes, "Fucking vanguards!" And then you hear this kind of deep rumbling on the ground.
a massive implosion of radiation, or radiant magic even, sorry, just burst through the top of the tower. You can feel the light for anyone on the outside. Everyone on the down below can see this huge, massive form of light, almost like the sun erupting inside. It burns out towards them. You can hear the scream as the shattered ball breaks off. You guys are only a little bit below, so I'm going to need you guys to give me an idea of what you're going to be doing immediately, because this is exploding and going outwards. You're just outside the first blast zone.
In leaving, I would have wanted to activate my boots of speed, and Carlisle would then probably signal to V if there's a place to like fly out of.
There'll be
this
windows
area,
down. Yeah, there'll be windows down. Yeah.
Carlisle would tell V to fly, and then he would grab Darrow.
Okay.
And I would use my thing that lets me move with someone at full speed with
Smart.
grapple.
Give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage. The DC is going to be lowered because you guys got out of the room in time.
28.
You just enough. You can see the entirety of the tower is like imploding above you. You're rushing down to the stairs. You see stairs just rippling and stone being thrown out. V, give me an advantage dexterity saving throw. As you fly out.
Yeah, I would have raged the moment he told us to get out of there. So, 24. Or sorry, 23.
23. You burst out there as well. You both beat the DCs. There's going to be no damage as you rush away from it. You're sprinting down the stairs. You can feel the towers crumbling around. You can see bricks falling down, but you're going at such a speed down those stairs, holding on to them at the same time. That you're flying out. You see you're dodging between brickwork. I can tell you how much damage this deals if you'd stayed in there. It would have been 20d12 would have been 141 radiant damage. As they're basically setting off a bomb. So you can see...
Are we safe outside the entrance?
You guys are downstairs, aren't you? Are you...
Yeah, we're at the entrance of the tower.
Oh, the entrance. Yeah.
Outside.
So if you look on the map, the tower is built into the castle. So you can see that it's mostly just the entire top of the bit that's sticking out is collapsing.
So we'd be like down here.
Yeah, you're fine. You can see rubble. It's kind of collapsing and falling down.
I didn't know if I needed to protect the two vampires next to me or something.
No. I'd say you guys, because you didn't go in there, you're not at risk, but you can definitely see some of the rubble slamming down into various...
Yeah.
You can roll a D100
Something
if you like.
just happened.
Yeah, but you can see the entire of the tower burst forth. Vampire ash just spreading into the air from any of the ones who have less health than that.
Holy shit.
And you just see this huge amount of death erupt up in the tower. And then there's almost this kind of quiet, people talking in the town down below. You can see people rushing around. Guards are shooting up there, piling past. Carl, you get down to the bottom. As you kind of head out there, V, you fly around. You're in the air. I'm going to need some checks from you two because you're technically leaving the scene of something very dangerous, and it's high intensity. V, your first one is tell me what you want to do because you're seeing all of the rubble flying past. You're flown out of the tower. Where are you going?
I feel like she'd be following Carlisle. You're flying, right?
Yeah, Carlisle would be flying down to the surface.
Oh, you flying out the window too? So I thought you were running down the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're both going out the window. Okay, so you're both doing this together. So you're flying down.
Following his lead for sure.
Okay, give me stealth
Game will be
checks.
checking in with that link as
Everyone.
well. Yeah.
Because I'm raging, can I roll strength for stealth?
Yes, I believe so.
Ooh. Very good.
Ooh, fuck my life.
I got a 30, and I can use my reaction to give the 2d10 onto their roll, so they'll get a 23.
23. Okay, then you're good. You would see as you're dipping, Carl's going to help pull you down as well. You both dip straight to the ground, landing into the snow. A little bit of a harsh landing. Darrow kind of rolls off, lands on his feet, but is a bit shaken up. And you can see the minute the echoing guard, the undead echoing guard, fly straight towards the tower. They're on there in a matter of seconds, landing around the area, checking for survivors. But you can see the entirety of the tower is collapsed off. Brickwork is falling still. Some portions are landing on the castle. And the soldiers are rushing in. People in the town are kind of panicking.
Desmond would pass without trace us as well when you guys joined the group, just to make it easier for us to be picked out.
You'd be able to get that, and where do you head? What's your plan as soon as you've met up as a team?
Do you have Darrow?
Yeah. Carlisle got him.
I don't know if we want to disappear or if that's more suspicious, or if we should try to help people, or
I think if we you know, if we're out here like we're heroes, we're better than everybody else, it would be very talking about suspicious things. It would be suspicious if we weren't trying to help.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, no, Carlisle would kind of like, I think, knowing that kind of thought, oh, I'm gonna go out and put on a little bit of a show, I think.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to go earnestly help some of the very injured people that he finds from this accident.
I mean, I don't think that's a show when you're a doctor and we're heroes.
I mean, yeah, but these are like shithead vampires that took over a town and I'm gonna be real.
Are you more referring to like
in another character's life? I kind of saw how they decided to take it over. These guys are assholes.
Are you more referring to like the rubble that crushed homes or like the actual tower itself?
I think Carlisle would probably. It's probably better if he's not in the tower. I think he'd try to help out people that are hurt from like because this was a tower that just blew up.
Yeah, there's definitely rubble slammed,
falling and hitting people and stuff. I think
for sure.
Focused more on that.
Helping to like
I
think we'd all help.
Yeah. I can tell you, Darrow would slip away from your group. He'd let you know, goes, I appreciate what you're doing, but I wouldn't be seen doing this. And he kind of wanders away from the group, knowing that it'd be a bad look on you guys if he was helping vampires.
Darrow, of all people, the fact that Darrow's like, "Whoa, guys!"
He's like,
I forgot to say thank you.
Guys, I have a reputation.
He would definitely
hate vampires, but yikes, dude.
He wanders away from you guys, knowing that it'd be a bad look on him, and he kind of just goes and stands in the crowd. He uses his chance to basically laugh about it in front of vampires, knowing it's going to piss off a couple and. Plays his role well. But you'd all wander around to various injured civilians who are kind of living in the town still under kind of the rule of the vampire, various kind of lesser thralls or even kind of mortal soldiers who kind of work for the vampires in general. You can go and help out people around there. You'd find rubble collapsing houses. You'd find portions of the tower falling down to another one. You help bring trapped people out, and you spend a good like hour or so just saving a moderate amount of lives. Just to see how well you did, Carl, I'll say you can roll on behalf of the group if you want to hit me with a medicine check.
32.
You save a lot of lives, enough to be noticed plenty around the area. You can see some people are being ushered down from the tower. There's very few survivors up there. Give me perception checks.
All of us?
Yeah, sure. It's a sight-based thing, though. It'll be up in the sky.
I like rolling dice.
Me too. My peepers suck, but I still want to click it.
You might get the ultimate roll.
Me too. I'm gonna put on my glasses and look around. 18.
18 is enough to help you see it. V, yours is a 22, right? Because you're.
I don't know if it actually is. I think I would have rolled strength flat for this because I'm raging, so it's not.
You then with a 22. With a 23 from Carlisle, 18 from Ket. Ket, you can make out this, but you don't make out who it is. You can see the Echoing Guard is up at the top. They've landed on the top of the remnants of the tower, and they found two bodies in the midst. You can see them flying off of these two bodies, and you can see Carlisle. You'd be able to make out. Very burnt, completely like their skin being burned off, like almost like charred corpses. You can see the flown bodies of both what you can make out to be probably the two leaders, Tisme and Alexandria, have survived in some manner. It didn't roll high enough to kill them off, but extremely, extremely hurt. You can see their bodies are being flown straight towards the fort.
I'm making a wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I keep my excitement quiet and internal.
Yeah, you can see they're very, very, very interesting. They're flowing over there. There's quite around the town. The Draco are trying to keep some semblance of peace. People are rushing around, searching. And then it isn't long after the hours pass that you'd see in the sky, similar to in the one shot, but you guys haven't seen this in your characters yet. You see the rippling mist take form, bats flying and kind of drawing the symbols in the sky, these kind of etching these almost runic symbols, and then you see the visage of Lady Arlington appear, and she looks across the entire town. People of Misthearth, we have been attacked. It was a tragedy that has befallen the tower. 2 of my closest friends have been injured in such attack. And the damage to their bodies might take months to repair. But we all know...
no!
Oh, no.
We all know who did this.
We do?
Agents of Tal Revere.
Oh, thank God.
They have had assailants working against this event because they fear change. They do not value your lives. For coming here, they see you as a threat to their hierarchy. But you have seen the possibility of change, and you have come despite them. There will be some changes to the events going forward.
Oh, fuck.
We are doubling our guard and rooting out the rebels who work for Tal Revere. We believe we know who their master is. I have called off tomorrow's hunt, as Zalakai has been already instructed to hunt them down. We believe we have their leader in sight, and we will bring them to justice. Some of our events have been cancelled. The duels can no longer go ahead. And outside of our final event, competitors who have won will no longer be allowed to attend.
What?
However, if you do find any rebels or agents of Tal Revere, we will pay you handsomely. Let us not end on something sour. You will be safe at our other events. You will be safe for the rest of this tournament. We close in on our enemies. Allow me to announce what I was going to do at tonight's dinner. Our final event. Competitors may journey towards the bottom of the castle and sign up for something we have created. The last drop. We have procured a series of monsters, creatures. Competitors, upwards of hundreds of you if you wish, however many wish to enter, will journey towards the old town outside our walls. And there, you will fight in misted, shadowed areas, where a creature lies in each one. Upon killing the creature, one group may take the heart, drain it, and transport to a different arena. Or transport to the central arena and fight the final of our creatures. My dear executioner. Only one group will survive this. Only one team will survive. There will be hundreds of deaths, but the glory is theirs to be had. And what glory might be worth this, you may ask? For some months now, I have had access to a unique form of blood. Blood that allows me to see things, possibilities. I've had access to the blood of fortune. I will grant the winning team any answer to any question they have. Anything they wish to know can be found. One single question that could change your world forever. To the victor goes the glory. It was sadness that we must call off tonight's feast. But rest. Some of the events will be limited tomorrow.
the joust will go ahead. The beast wrestling will go ahead. And on the third day, the last drop will go ahead.
Thank God the wrestling gets to go ahead. I was worried about the fucking pig wrestling. I was worried.
You would see as she fades from the sky, people are kind of discussing and walking around, confused for a moment, until it kind of like enough time passes by. You would see it is a form of battle royale has been kind of announced for the final day. People are walking around talking and discussing the possibility, excited by the entry. Many more people are signing up now, walking over towards the bottom of the castle. This kind of quickened moment, pushing them away. You're gathered up together, having just saved some lives.
So we're doing that event, right, guys? That's a way to get the executioner gone.
Well, it's a way to get the executioner gone, but what are we doing in exchange for that down there? You know what I mean? Like, with the fact that it is the last day and the last event.
Well, is there going to be a dinner afterwards with Lady Arlington, or was this more
That
of
dinner got
a...
called off now.
No, the dinner for tonight. There's a dinner every night, but the dinner with her is still on.
feast.
Yeah, they have a feast every night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
So
Which cracks me up.
I more mean like are we empowering
the private
something
audience
by
is
killing?
cancelled, right?
No.
Executioner.
Wait, because this is very important for the story. There's a dinner every single night. This is the first of 3 nights.
Oh, she's saying just tonight's
Just
dinner has
tonight's
been
dinner.
cancelled.
Tonight's dinner
yeah.
was canceled, because of events.
Yeah.
So what are you, Tomato? I'm sorry. What were you asking?
I'm thinking that like because all of this has been like spilling blood is what is empowering the tree, which is then in turn doing something for Lady Arlington that is beneficial.
Correct.
In waiting until the last day and doing this finale tournament that Lady Arlington is probably expecting the executioner to win, which is also supposed to be when they're done with whatever this process is. Are we unintentionally, if that's our way to get to the executioner, are we still providing a huge advantage to Lady Arlington if we choose?
I would argue that with us not even participating, the executioner kills everybody down there, and our impact is very minimal to what is gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean
anyway.
that's why I'm like, if we can get rid of the executioner before that, all the better.
Well, we do have another day, and we actually have tonight as well. I think we should research a little bit more about this ritual to first off figure out what is it. And is it something that, because Tomato's absolutely right. You know, this is a way to get rid of the executioner. However, this also sounds like a catalyst to that. So if we dispatch the executioner, but the ritual's done before the final feast, and Lady Arlington becomes some fucking blood god or whatever, it won't matter if the executioner's alive or not, because now we're dealing with something way more powerful. So I think... or we don't know, but that's the thing, is we don't know what this ritual is. I think we should. I think we need more information before we make that commitment. If the ritual is going to empower Lady Arlington to a point that is going to be difficult for us to defeat, we may be better off fighting her and the executioner at one of the feasts. Otherwise,
no, it doesn't. If we do
that, otherwise, this might be the only shot we have of dispatching. It sounds like we can dispatch it pretty quickly, because it was like we kill a monster and we can keep going, or we can immediately teleport to the main arena and fight the executioner. And honestly, I think we could at the very least slow down the bloodshed at that point in time if we either dispatch the executioner or banish the executioner during the fight or whatever.
I'm wondering if we need to look into the tree more.
Yeah, I was going to say the tree.
I
agree.
also think
that was something that we stepped away from very quickly because we were caught and like eyes were on us. But we now know that we need to be more careful.
I mean, if anything, it's probably the ideal situation now. The guard would be lessened. They'd be dealing with the situation. We can
that is true.
At least look into this tree a little bit.
We also wanted to regroup in the mountains as well and meet up with the resistance again, which is probably a bit of a risk now. Maybe we should postpone that for a bit.
I would hold off on that. I would hold off on that personally.
I also feel like it might be worth speculating what the blood of fortune would do to someone like Lady Arlington if she has it. I doubt she hasn't partaken.
Yeah.
And then also we got to figure out if we can figure out what Lady Ellington has on the Executioner and how to free the Executioner, that would be big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Because was that one shot info that we got, but
No, you learned that in.
No, we
No,
got
that was
that during
in-
the thing here.
yeah.
Honestly, if we can somehow like erase what has been done with Lady Arlington, I part of me kind of thinks that we could weaponize the Executioner against Lady Arlington, which would be huge for us.
That's very high risk, though, is the only issue with that one. That
It
one
is.
involves likely being in proximity to both of them for an extended amount of time.
So,
Yeah.
sorry, am I misunderstanding? So, any of us who have won at a thing are not allowed to participate in anything
no.
else?
Yes, that's what she said.
Oh, you can't participate.
Except for the last
I thought
drop.
it was more. Okay, I thought it was going to be like you can't like be in the audience.
Does that mean
So-
I'm disqualified from the joust?
No, because you've already been entered. Or you can go and ask, but you've entered. She says the joust going ahead. You're
All of us were in the group melee, so
Correct.
No.
We're out of all the events for
It's
Yeah.
deliberate to lock us out.
except
Yeah.
for the last
Yeah.
drop.
yeah, I think so too.
All right. Well, let's sign up, and then I guess let's take advantage of the frenzy to do some
Yeah.
digging.
okay. You can head over towards the castle grounds. You see others. There's a lot of people signing up. A lot of mercenaries, multiple mercenaries live around here as well, who've kind of come in with the forces as well. A lot of them are signing up for their kind of chance at glory. A lot of semi-lower vampires joining as well. Some Draku who are independent are signing up. And you kind of get to the front of the queue, and you see the same Draku that you've been signed up with before. Looks as if nothing's kind of happened. Yeah, Brett, what's up?
Joe, I'm gonna look around for our off again, on again friends of the other adventuring group. Are they participating in the last drop?
They wander. They're kind of like over to the side, and they're still discussing it. You see, they're kind of going through a big pie deliberation right now about whether they should join it or not. And you can see them kind of grouped in a circle.
I'm gonna go up to them and just kind of what in my glamour form, and I'm gonna inquire. I'm gonna kind of like look around, kind of do one of those like, peek in to be like, I'm here,
Yeah.
and everything like that, to let my presence be known.
You see that Rannoch kind of turns towards you and goes, one of the members of the Six. Good to see you. You joining?
So what do you think? Well, we're considering it. What do you think of all of this?
Whatever happened up in that tower is a problem. You see Funny Fins again. Yeah, if I was up there, though, I think I could have, I'd have worked it out. If I had my pistols, maybe I could have saved more lives here.
I don't acknowledge Finster, and I just continue on. So, are you thinking about participating in the last drop to the?
We're considering the idea that we might be able to question where the soul of our fallen companion is. Go and try and get it back.
I think we're in deliberations about it, but if we're both there, perhaps kind of suggesting like maybe this could be the assistance we're looking for.
Kind of nods his head. Only one group makes it out, though.
Joe, you said with hundreds. Aren't hundreds going to be in the main arena, or is it just like one?
Yeah,
only one group can be in the main arena.
It would be. You'll find out more of the rules when you get to the front, but they've said hundreds can participate.
Okay.
How many people can be in a group? Do we know that?
Good question.
Let's go and ask. The
Could we be like, you want to be in our group?
That's what I'm saying. That's essentially what I'm doing. I'm like, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I mean, if there is no limit for group size.
Are we in earshot of this? The rest of us?
You can wander over. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Just off
this
script.
isn't like a secret meeting. Yeah.
I would inquire.
Yeah.
I would take upon myself picking up on what he's trying to put down, I would go and inquire about group limits, I think, because we're near the front of the queue, right?
Yeah. You go to you see the person goes, the Draco sits up behind there and goes,
Excuse me.
yes.
What are the limits on group participation?
So there's certain rules to this. When you join into this fight, you have options. It'll be teams of 4. When you go in, there are 8 arenas. We separate as many people as we got into even amounts into each of these arenas. The monster in the center is what you're trying to kill. Meanwhile, a mist is closing in from the grounds around you.
My God, it's a battle royale.
It's a battle royale. You see, he goes, once you get a heart of the creature, you can choose to transport to any of the other arenas. However, you can go straight to the center as well. A heart can be used in 2 different ways. Consuming it together will grant you some sense of strength. Or you can use it to transport 4 of your people out.
So the group limit is 4.
It is. So if you kill the first monster, and then you transport yourselves into the middle, all you need to do to get out is get the heart of the executioner. However, if you want to play it smart, you'd go to the second area, get a spare heart, in case things are going wrong in the center.
Thank you.
Of course.
We'll register shortly.
So-
okay, now come over to the group.
Groups
I've got
of
good news
4.
and bad news.
Okay.
Participation is groups of 4.
4.
That is the bad news.
That doesn't math out very well.
Well, there's not 4 of us, V.
That is bad.
Yes. However, each heart teleports 4 people out. And there's no rule about teaming up.
Mm-hmm.
If we entered with 2 groups of 4 and avoided each other, it's entirely possible we could easily collect enough hearts to work together and leave. That being said, there's only 6 of us.
Joe, is the transport limit 4 for the heart teleportation?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, that's rough. I don't know
How many do the Evereadys have left? It's 5, right? They have, because they lost 1?
No, 6. There's 6. There'll be 7 of them in total
6 of
before, so there's 6 left.
So we could do 3 groups of 3 between the Evereadys and us.
You
Or
would
3 groups of 4, excuse me.
You would run out of hearts, I think. No, you'd be able to get them. You'd be able to get enough of that. So the way it works above board is there's 8 arenas. You choose which one you start in. In each arena, there is a monster. Getting that heart allows you to transport or consume for a buff. I imagine you guys are going to be using it for transport primarily. You can transport straight to the center. If you do that, you're giving up that heart, meaning you have to get that heart of the executioner.
Yeah, there's no other way out.
Yeah,
right.
That's your only way out. But if you transport to one of the other arenas and you get a second heart, because that's free to do so, that doesn't cost one of your hearts. You can then have 2 hearts, you can transport to the center, and then you can have the spare one to get out of jail free card, essentially. But the risk of that is obviously those creatures could be dying. The other arenas might be going quicker, you'd have more fights, and then also the executioner might be he's already going to be engaging in fights with some people who get there first.
Ket
Plan
would make
C is we find the executioner and kill him before all of this.
Actually, I think that. Sorry, Brett, what did you say?
No, I was saying Ket would make an inquiry to the front Dracul. So you mentioned teleportation to the other arenas.
Yes.
I'm under the assumption that there will be other parties as well in those arenas trying to fight that monster. Is that correct in the understanding?
That's right. The quicker you kill your creature,
Go on.
the quicker you get to the others.
So, in a theory, one dispatches the monster. for teleport out, what happens to the others in the arena who were not as fortunate enough to get the heart of the same creature we're all trying to kill?
This is as speed as it is prowess. They won't make it. The mist will encompass the area, and their very blood will boil within their skin, and their skin will turn to ash.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. You've been most helpful. I walk over to the group. Guys. This sucks. I don't see any good news with this. Essentially, yeah, if we are not the ones to dispatch the monster to teleport us out of the arena, it's over. Extinguished, dispatched, dead. If we're going to be separated in different arenas, I'm fearful we may have to immediately transport to the main arena. Hopping around the other miniature arenas sounds risky. Way too risky for us.
No. It's the opposite. Do you want to fight an executioner at full strength? Or weakened by many, many battles?
Can the heart be used multiple times? Or is it only one teleportation use per
You have
heart?
to crush it to use it, so...
But you only use it to get to the executioner, not to get to the other arena.
Or to
out.
leave
Yeah.
once you're out.
Or to leave.
So above board, this is where I'm getting confused is okay, so we do arena 1. This is the scenario. We do our arena, we kill the monster, we get the heart. And we can either teleport to the executioner or to another arena. If we crush the heart to teleport to the other arena, we have to kill that monster. But also, because it's limited to 4 people, whoever else is in that arena is dead because we'd be the ones taking the heart that would get us to the main arena.
Yes.
So if it's groups of 4, right, and there's 8 arenas, and there is 3 different groups. If we teleport to an arena that has one of our other groups, only half of us are going to be able to leave alive.
Wait, do we choose?
You choose which one. So yeah, you do choose which one. Yeah, you'd have to come up with a plan prior. You can do that.
So if we had 2 teams of 4, and our rule was always go to the room to the right, we would never meet the other team.
Well, if this is assuming that we're bringing the Everreadies, because we bring the Everreadies, we have 3 groups.
No, it's not. Well, I think even if we bring them, we want 2 groups, because 3 groups is way too risky.
So 4 of us would be out, would not participate, is what you're saying.
No, 6 of us, 2 of them. We pick up 2 of those.
Oh,
we have
okay,
2 teams of 4.
I see.
3 of us on each team and an Everready. And we rotate in the same direction. We collect enough hearts for us all to get out. And then we get out.
There's also Darrow, if we would want to bring Darrow.
Your biggest risk is if you get to an arena
you would bring Darrow.
and another group kills the monster and gets the heart.
Yeah.
But then all you have to do then is you TP to the middle.
Would we be blindly leaping into that?
Yes, I'm going to be rolling. I've got a little system on the sidelines, which is rolling to see how much damage is going to be done during your fights. They happen at the top of every round. Give you some idea.
Yeah,
all those fights happen simultaneously.
If we kill shit faster and we get in a room and there's people in there, we just take the heart from them.
Yeah, that also works.
They're all vampires.
Yeah, but we would know where our other. Is there any sort of theory where like? Are we just going to be teleported to a random arena when we first begin, or will we know?
You choose.
Okay. So essentially, what we could do, according to Sam's plan, which that makes sense now, is that we would just teleport. We'd teleport one group to be like at the 12 o'clock position of the arena, like on whatever the farthest northern arena is, and then the second group would teleport to the farthest southern arena, and then we would just rotate right.
Yes.
Until
we would avoid each other until we meet in the middle.
And essentially, what we would do is each group would be responsible of clearing let's say 3 arenas. 2 or 3 arenas.
We could attempt 3 arenas, and then if one team ends up getting 3 hearts and one team gets 1, then we still have enough to get out.
The issue is we don't know what the status of that arena is when we teleport to it.
Yeah.
That's the issue, because if we teleport into an arena that already has someone killing the creature and stealing the heart, we're going to have to steal it back from that group. And now we're fighting that group. I'm not trying to make it complicated. I'm just trying to
jumping the
understand
gun here in the sense that there are days before this is going to happen.
Yeah, I feel
and there's
like
a lot of time for us to find another solution.
I'll leave it alone. I'll drop it. I'll drop
you're
it.
good.
No, it's good. It's good theory crafting, and that's the point of the event. That's why I want to make the event complicated.
It's whenever there is an outcome where it's like, hey, did you fuck that up? Well, you're dead now. I'm like, man, I really want to make sure we lock down a plan before we do that. But I'm okay revisiting it later.
I'm assuming Lady Arlington will be watching. Like,
it'd be hard to, but maybe.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Where is she when this is going on? Like, is she just going to be away somewhere in a tower?
Probably. I mean, let's figure that out.
Yeah,
we got
these are
2
all
days.
things we have days to figure out.
Because if she is unprotected, she doesn't have her 2 guys and the executioner.
Yeah.
That might be the time to actually do that, but...
Very true.
That's not wrong, yeah.
We need to find out, obviously, somehow. Like,
all right.
First thing...
So, let's sign up with 2 teams. Let's see if 2 of the Evereadys want to join us, and then if we can get 2 teams of 4, we sign up. We have 2 days to figure out what to do.
yeah.
We don't. Worst comes to push comes to shove, we sign up. We don't have to go in.
Yeah.
It's just signing up.
That's true. What do we want our teams to be?
I can play a sort of like debilitation role for a team.
We're going to approach the Evereadys.
Support.
Mm-hmm. You see the group of 6 of them kind of like stood there talking, discussing like who wants to do what, and how they hear about the teams of 4, and they're kind of a little bit like, but arguing between themselves. You see, Finster turns around to you, Morgan, and goes, before you talk, we've got an idea. Us 6 take 2 of you guys, and then we go in there. One of you on one of our teams, the other one on the other team, and we say, you're basically playing
It's a
support.
wonderful idea. How about we take 2 of you because we're stronger, and we do the same thing.
So they kind of all look at each other. Rydak nods his head. If there's any chance, it'd probably be that.
If only for the fact we'd wish to guarantee your safety.
Finster, guarantee. My pistols are enough, Finster.
Well, Finster, maybe if you came along, you could get them back.
The problem is, only one person gets that question.
Yes. You can have it.
We shouldn't take it from you if you need it. We offered our help.
We don't.
If you're sure, I guess the best question is, instead of... He kind of looks at his group. Does anyone want to volunteer to not join this? And they all kind of shake their heads now. We're in. Gold mask kind of, hey, we're in. He kind of looks at you. And I guess it's whoever fits the bill best. We owe you. Help us work with you. Who do you need? Your options. Give you a bit above board what they do. Rallic is a kind of a warrior figure. He has, let me get their stuff up. 2 seconds. Here they are. Rallic is he has 130 HP. He's got plate armor and shield. He uses a spear. He has he has action surges. He can give you kind of half cover and a 15-foot emanation, sort of thing from outside the emanation attacking you. He's the guy that had the aura up. More of a kind of tanky role. Yakal is the druid who did the sunbeam. They also have Hero's Feast, Mask Your Wounds, Fire Shield, Sleet Storm, that sort of thing. They shoot out little radiant bolts. They're kind of a supporty, far-off attacker. Finster, when he has his pistol, without his pistols, he's kind of just a little standard.
We don't need Finster.
Yeah.
We can stay outside.
I'll skip Finster.
Damn.
The Argyle is the cleric. Can do various healing ones: Circle of Power, Heal, Steel Wind Strike, Aura Vitality, Wind Wall, Fly, Silence, that sort of thing. Cure Wounds. They're the healer. They've got a Channel Divinity, which is a one to give you all flying speed inside their little area. And then Fable is their bard. Fable has the ability to give you some tragic inspirations, which you can use to like help you out, almost like a death ward. And then can also animate friends if they die. Has a few other spells like Otto's Irresistible Dance, Hold Monster, Dominate Person. And then finally, Gold Mask is the barbarian who can slash based on how many crits he makes and pounces around, etc. So you get 2 with you.
We definitely want the healer so that we have one for each group.
Yep.
Sorry, Sam was in the chat being like, we really need a wizard, and I'm like,
I was like, man, we could do with a
dead.
wizard. And so I was like, you killed the wizard.
Yeah,
my
that's
guy.
the one. Because the wizard did have some strong spells on them, but they are.
I mean,
He disintegrated
as
me.
it is
yeah.
true, as it is right now, we can have a person who's really tanky in both teams. If we take the healer, we'll have a healer in both teams.
Mm-hmm.
Ket and I can sort of fulfill similar roles, I feel like, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like the lineup for me is definitely like V and Morgaine, other sides.
Yeah.
Ket and Tack on other sides, and then Desmond and Carlisle on other sides. So it's just like those are that feels like those 2 teams, like those interchangeable people on each side, one or the other on each of them.
Yeah.
So the team that doesn't have you should have the healer, and the team that does have you should have some form of damage dealer that would represent Desmond.
Yes.
Okay, so we want the
Just
healer.
figuring out our comp, like between our players, and then just filling.
I think the druid might be a good shout.
I think so too, because they have a
They're pretty
good AoE
versatile.
support stuff. Also, we have to think not just who we're filling for the 4-person part, but who is going to help us the most in the executioner part. And more heals is always going to be really good in that regard. And also that like the AoE that they were doing for their like class feature was really strong. So
Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just ask just a really, really quick question? Just
Sure.
because I need to because I might not be understanding this mechanic. So can you just freely teleport to the other arenas without a heart?
No, you need to be holding a heart when you teleport. So
you can't. You don't need to.
It doesn't consume it.
But you don't need to crush it. Okay, that's where I was getting confused.
The executioner consumes a heart.
The benefit is so you hold a heart
to get out.
You hold a heart. You can teleport to any of the other arenas. And then say you get 3
I was under
hearts.
the impression. Yeah.
You can also consume a heart.
I see why
benefit.
that would be tripping you up then.
Yeah. You don't lose the heart.
Yeah, that's where I just did.
It's designed in such a way that half the people are guaranteed to die that take part.
Sounds good.
Yeah. It is, or more so, because it's technically the more people that enter. Essentially, there can only be a certain amount per heart, but basically the 8 times 4.
Is it an action to teleport with a heart, or does it take longer than that?
Yes, it's an action.
Okay, thank you. That's it.
Yeah, you got options to do, but yeah, if you want to take, so you're taking Argyle and Yakal, the druid and the cleric.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Rallic would.
Oh, we would ask to at least.
Yeah, they would step up. They kind of nod their heads, agreeing. Argyle, well, I I will do my best to help you as I've helped my own team. And Yakko kind of nods their head and goes, yeah, I think we could make the most use of it. We've seen how you fight. But who are we with?
Thank you. And for your assistance, the question is yours.
They kind of nod their heads, feeling a bit awkward about it. You see...
Kicks dirt. Aw.
Carlo, what's your passive perception?
23.
You'd see Vince's hand go up into your pocket for a second. He just kind of wanders back over behind Rallick and like folds his arms and looks at you from behind him.
It's a good try, though.
I'm doing this for you to make you a better rogue.
You
gotta earn your guns.
Yaka and Argo both look at it and say, well, let's, we'll be with you. Sign us up.
Okay. What are our teams going to be as a group then?
Put me wherever works. I'm open for whatever. I can make my eyes be really inky, and then I can also synaptic static for the attackers.
In character, Carlisle would want to go with V just because that's just the pattern that is played many times. So I think Carlisle
the relationship is
that team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you want as your third of us? Tak or Des or Ket?
I feel like when we've done threes, it's been Tak. when we've been the group before, it's been like the three of us in the past already.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the druid, yeah?
Yeah, that works.
Yes.
And then our team would be Ket, Morgaine,
Desmond,
and the cleric.
Okay.
I mean, it's solid teams. I think that your team is very strong for like damages.
For sure.
I don't think either side's going to struggle with the mechanics of this.
You can go and sign up, and you'd sign up under your names. When they look up, they say, you see the Draco goes, and what are your group names going to be for this?
Oh no.
We need names for.
Well, it just helps us announce
what's
it.
The
Tech eye rolls.
The Everreadies? The Ever
The
Six?
3. The 4.
The 3.
4 ready.
It's just so the announcers know who to speak about.
I hate this kind of stuff. I really hate this kind of stuff.
Let's just use both our names. You be the 6, we'll be the Everreadies.
Okay.
Sure. All right. I'm going to sign it down under each of them. This event will work differently. There is no audience. Everyone can watch at home in the comforts of their bedrooms or around the taverns by pouring blood into a bowl. And via the blood, you'll be able to watch as if a bird peering down on the fields.
Oh.
Okay.
Be formed to tell any of your audiences, your fans.
Will Lady Arlington be in the audience during the execution of fights? I want her to see.
Well, our audience is going to be herself in her safety of her fort.
Which is where? I'm just kidding.
Well, you would know where the fort is. It's the
interesting.
Eastern Castle. It's the big one that's no one's
good
allowed
to
in.
know. All right. Well, there's our answer.
She's not gonna have like a lawn chair in the corner of the arena
Just set up in the corner.
with a beer and the fucking kicked back.
Yo, I'd have more respect for her, honestly.
Absolutely.
You, with both teams signed up, you are now entered into the last drop. The final of the tournament's on the 3rd day, but you do have now 2 days. There is jousting still to be had, but you do have 2 days of freedom to do whatever the hell you want to prepare. The only 2 events that are kind of enterable for you guys are still, well, there's only really one, which is the jousting, but the feast is still going ahead the next day if you attend. Otherwise, where do you head
Perhaps
to?
we should check out that tree.
Yeah.
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 Okay. then you
Maybe
would.
this time making sure we don't get seen right outside of it. Not like we knew they were going to be guarding it before.
Yeah, I guess we'll take advantage of the chaos to go see this tree.
Okay. Yeah, you would slip away from the areas, people all kind of discussing stand up. You can see there's almost this morbid nature of everyone moving on so quickly from the devastation of the tower because they're excited by the next event. And you would be kind of leaving the town. We're going to take a little 5-minute break there with you guys heading towards the tree.
Okay.
And then we'll pick up where we left off there and see where you get up to for the last of it. Okay. BRB, everyone.
Okay, sorry, chat. I was downstairs. Let me unmute for them. Okay, hello.
That is the
Hello,
gym. Yeah.
hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
You
How's
fucked up
You fucked up?
We fucked up?
because Sam came back with a bagel
Oh yeah.
and it had an entire block of cheddar cheese on it with some
Really, the whole
cucumbers.
thing.
And I said, I'm surprised you didn't just put cream cheese on it. And so he left to get cream cheese.
And
He
to be
was
clear,
here.
not
He
just
viscerally
replace it
yelled.
with cream cheese.
He's
to
doubling it.
add more
Add
it.
onto
He's Dairy
it.
Maxing. He's Dairy
Yeah.
Maxing.
Wait, what's
Getting that protein.
what's going on?
Talk about your dairy
What's your
games,
plate?
dude.
Take, yeah, show us the cheese.
I mean, they're the same. I just added cream cheese to them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are actual
but
blocks of cheddar. Jesus. This man's going to be shitting all night.
I'm so upset for him. Look at Peach in the background.
Yes. Just again, this is my time.
You fucked up, Dad. You fucked up.
Oh, Sam.
That was really well
Gary,
behaved
dude.
of Peach, though. They waited.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
If I was there, I'd have been diving on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor
I mean,
man.
Peach is like, that's way too much cheese, dog. That's way too much cheese.
Peach loves
Yeah, it was too
cheddar.
much
I
cheese.
assume
This
he
is
gave
way
her some
better.
cheddar.
Bagel down, guys. I lost one.
Oh no, dude.
It landed like face down. It's over.
No. I would
Yeah.
actually cry. I'm not joking. I'm very serious about food.
Peach is really happy though.
Yeah, that's true. It's good snacks. Well, shit. With you all having signed up to the event, you're heading out of the town now. The moment you're kind
That's
of
the
leaving,
fucking point.
you can see in the distance as a lone rider is coming towards you guys, heading towards the town itself. As you're kind of leaving the town gates, and you'd see the horse trotting along the kind of icy stonework road. Blanketed by the field of snow beside it, a little bit of a blizzard, like light kind of almost gale force snow kind of drizzling across them, pushing their cloak back. You'd see as they kind of pull their hood down, the visage of Killian. He finally arrived after you've sent kind of message to him, and he looks to you.
I was about to be like, we've been waiting for this, bro, forever, and it's like it's been a day.
Yeah.
It's only been a day.
He kind of looks at you and goes, "It's good to see you. I rode as fast as I could to get here." He kind of waits
there
for you
like-
to come out. You guys are away from the town itself at this point as he's going to close on you. Is that like what?
What's the scene in the town right now with the explosion? Is it like a rain of vampiric ash all over the place?
Yeah, there's
or
definitely a bunch that's come down. It's the rubble's kind of cleared now because it's been a couple of hours since that happened. Just gonna be sped along. It's kind of it's cleared up a little bit more than it is now, and there's a heavy amount of guards coming out. It almost seems like they're bringing in like extra guards that they had in the fort who are kind of locking down certain areas. They're definitely kind of taking more precaution. They're doubling the kind of flight guards and whatnot as well. It seems like there was almost like a holding back on the amount of show of force that they had to almost welcome people in. Now they've become far more militaristic. But you could definitely see the kind of state in the background that something has happened. The tower's kind of just collapsed and missing from the top of the castle, which peeks over the walls. And you can see he kind of looks across over the town and down to all of you. I do come with some news. The Lafayette told me before leaving. There's apparently an agent of Tal Revere here. They're working to undermine Lady Arlington. He was speaking to some of his contacts back home and discovered that, but we don't know where. We don't know who. Just that they have a vampire in the area. With me, I have some gifts. You kind of
unravels the saddlebag on the horse, and he brings out 4 radiant stakes, as in stake to the heart. You can see the kind of
bummer.
yeah. Just in case.
Oh, we were getting some
hungry.
You're a vampire, bro. You ain't eating that.
The you'd get these kind of almost like hardened, like deep oak wood with kind of almost like gleaming glow to them. Each one of them glows, not enough for it to be like a torch, but enough for it to kind of gleam in your hand, almost like a uranium almost. It's you get 4 of those. He brings out 12 vials of holy water, small ones, and hands out to you as well, and then some various other vials and equipment for you, Carlisle, along with just portions of like garlic and anything you might need for your for reversal. And he passes those down to you as well. He kind of nods his head and says, Lafayette doesn't know why, but he thinks things are going to get worse before they get better. He's got an inkling.
No, that makes sense. It's been seeming that way.
Raining everywhere. Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Damn, we already formed the groups, so before the end of the day. So I mean,
how good are you at sneaking around, Killian?
That would be my speciality. I was always the observer and information gatherer for Cogsworth.
Well, shit.
See, most of the time we have to look around at solutions to all this is at night, and we can't be everywhere at once. So there's a couple things we're working on. There's a lot of places we can't really look through, and we're trying to figure out how to get the executioner away from Lady Arlington and get whatever's got them in her thrall off of them, because they may actually switch sides if that was to happen, or at least not be helping her. But we also got to look into this tree here tonight.
All right. I can do either of those.
Well, if you think you can do it without, don't put yourself in any kind of position where you're going to cop, but any information regarding the executioner right now would be the most beneficial thing we can get, really.
Then I'll go listen in, make some friends. All right. He kind of puts himself back fully onto his horse. And where would I find you? Where are you staying? Which of the taverns?
We're in the mountains, actually.
He looks up into the kind of vast mountain range. Huh. I'll stay somewhere in town. Maybe,
That's probably better. Probably don't want to be seen around us, honestly.
That makes sense. He kind of taps the side of his saddlebag. If we need to communicate, I'll leave this in the main stables. Just come up to my horse and drop a note in here, and I'll do vice versa.
All right.
Good luck out there. He kind of rides past a little bit, and he kind of nods his head down towards you, Cat, and heads towards the town itself, going out kind of into the mist of the distance of the snow drizzling down, leaving you all on the road, facing. You're outside the town now. You can see in the distance the woodlands, and to the left, the massive tree that spirals into the sky with reddened leaves and purple-like roots. You heading that way?
Well, if we're heading towards that, we should probably approach from a different angle this time, or else we're going to run into the exact same problem again.
Perhaps from the forest.
Sneak in. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Yeah, Bubboard, why don't we go to this kind of town, this little village here, and then loop round through the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Never not been out that way.
It'd be 6 on the map, Joe. The little thing on the outskirts.
Red Village, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We also, from your commune with City, we know that there's some kind of elemental beneath the lake, right?
Yes.
Also, there's some kind of undead
in the caves. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You would head over to the woodlands, riding across the fields of snow until you get into the great kind of pine woodland. Each of the trees here kind of grows pretty tall and almost bends into the sky. Not quite as tall as the Everspring, much, much smaller, in fact. less trodden paths here. It's the snow kind of blankets any of the footsteps of creatures and whatnot, and it does feel like eerily, quite eerily empty. The woods, as you'd imagine a woods. Even in winter, a woodland would still have some
Devoid
sound.
of life, almost.
Yeah, almost like it's been overhunted. But you'd be riding through towards the village. You can see the kind of thatch roofs and almost a kind of Viking architecture, thatched and wooden houses, which are kind of built to withstand or maintain their heat on the inside. You can see a statue in the center, which depicts a mist hearth guardian, essentially one of their soldiers, wearing the full kind of regalia, though a little bit old-fashioned, still kind of bronzed like shields and weapons. The village itself feels very quiet. There's a couple of people who are coming back from like the river area, having gone ice fishing, and you can see these people for the first time. You've seen one of them in town before, I believe, previously, but you would see what is a ton goblin. They're an offshoot of hobgoblins, but they have fur almost like a sheepdog. They've got very long, white, matted fur. Well, it comes in different colors and patterns. But their eyes and their nose are kind of the only visible properties. You can see kind of the fur comes down there, but broad people. A little bit more primitive in comparison to the town nearby. But you can see as they see your group wander into the town, these two fishermen kind of wandering back. You see they stop. One of them looks to the other and kind of like ushers them to rush over into one of the houses. And then kind of wanders over towards all you. They speak a kind of a broken form of common. What is you to want?
We don't actually want to do anything in the town, right? We're just
no, it kind of just
but
Passing through.
they might have information.
we were just going to pass through. Is everything all right here?
They look around and they look to you. Everything fine. Kind of just like bow the head down.
Insight check.
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, yes, please.
Who's got good insight? I have 4. I don't know.
Who's got good insight? Watch me not won this shit. I'm looking up here.
23.
Yeah, you get this element that it's not necessarily that they're lying. It's almost that they thought that question was a. They're clearly perceiving you as a threat. They see you as vampires. They're seeing you as
right.
They think it's a trick. Like they're kind of like just trying to play along.
Yeah, Carlisle kind of convey that.
We are.
Tack will hold up their hands. We are friends.
With Livian. Yes, the master in the hall. And he kind of looks across the kind of great hall at the back of the village. You are friends with him. We will not disturb you. Our home is yours.
Thank you.
Yes. Kind of bows his head and kind of wanders around you and then rushes off to where you left the other person.
Might as well take advantage of that misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might know some stuff about the tree too here.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's I'll probably stay outside so as not to overwhelm the interior. But maybe they know something about the tree.
Yeah.
We'll ask.
You heading over towards the main hall then, the kind of the town hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we would, but Morgaine would post up outside the building.
Okay.
Yeah.
You post up outside, you go towards the front doors, push them open. You see the warmth of the fires being lit inside. You can see the light illuminating through the cracks. And you see kind of rugs everywhere, various creatures which have been hunted in the area, some seating with kind of big furs on them. And sat on this kind of broadened, almost throne-like chair, rounded a wooden one, carved out of the pine of the area. And instead of seeing a ton goblin, you can see a couple of them are serving food and cooking up food. You see a Dracu, He's wearing kind of fineries and it's almost like regalia, purplish in color. And you'd see the kind of golden smile insignia. Give me... this would be a history check or a... Yeah, history check, I'd say. You can do this with wisdom. It's kind of a memory check.
Gonna... As the door is closing, Morgan will feel the heat coming from inside and be like, "Ooh," and then slide in and just kind of stand guard, but inside.
Yeah.
That's a fucking epic roll, by the way, B.
Zero.
I mean, I'll roll as well.
This is kind of
I rolled
a...
a 14.
Me like fire.
I would have rolled
It's warm in here. Whoa. Nice.
16.
16.
If it's on wisdom.
Yeah, I'd say this is well enough that because you're both at the event, Tack and Carlisle. This is essentially the reason I say wisdom is because it's a noticing what the regalia is, noticing what the symbol is, and you can see this is associated with the knight that was sat at the jousts, the kind of the lead knight, Sir Castor. This is his symbol, the smiling golden smile of House Castor. And you can see, so this Dracu who's there is clearly some sort of servant or part of that house. And you see he's kind of biting and tearing into this leg of almost like a lamb's leg, a full one, cooked over the spit in the center. A couple of the tongue goblins moving around. You can see a couple of the other, just general undead, lesser kind of Dracu, more ghouls, but stationary. They kind of wander around and they're almost guarding the area, watching the tongue goblins. And you can see as the Dracu sees you enter, he goes, friends from the town. Please come sit around my halls. How can I serve you?
He's not going to answer our questions about the tree.
Yeah,
No, it's definitely
this
not.
guy ain't it.
Yeah, Tack would just say, we were just passing through. We were told to come and speak with you.
Speak with me. Who said that?
Oh, no.
I don't know their name. Should I have asked?
Not necessarily. I'm here to be spoken with, then. My name is Larian of House Castor.
I think we made a mistake.
Did you say that out loud?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
yeah,
I want to know. I want to be like, oh no, we're supposed to debate with Woo Cravian. No, I'm actually just here to use the privy. Anyways, man. Thanks for the hospitality.
Morgan will step forward. Actually, just wish to pay my respects to your house before our jousting tomorrow.
Very good.
This is
Nice
my
cover.
party.
My master is going to fight you in the joust. Good.
I believe so.
I look forward to hearing how you fell. Kind of like pats one of the tongue goblins on the side, who just looks to stare, like grits their teeth as they wander away from them. Well, I'm to be joined by their leader soon. Where is Defagar? And he kind of looks towards one. He's coming. Fetch him. Wanders out. You could join us. See how things are running around here. Less exciting than in the town. These people are, simple.
Have you been stationed here?
It is my duty to make sure that this village is producing us enough beasts for the feasts. Or, he kind of looks across some of them, becoming part of the meal, if they don't.
A sort of beast feast, as it were.
Indeed. And with things changing so much in the town, we need to really find more. We've already hunted this area dry. But there's only a couple more days. And I feel like on the final day, there's going to be a lot to eat. He kind of sits back in the throne, throws a little blanket of fur over his lap, even though he kind of doesn't even need to, he just kind of does it for the luxury. He sits back. The door...
Why do you feel that?
He kind of looks up. What do you mean?
You mentioned the final day.
Yes.
A lot of cleanup. Why do you believe that?
In truth, we won't need these people anymore.
Any of the remaining humans in Misthearth will be quickly disposed of. These creatures, and he kind of looks across at the tongue goblins, they have their uses. They can stay on. Their fate depends on my opinion of them. And at the moment, it is waning whilst we wait for Dafagar. And I stares at different ones.
Morgane's going to put her hand on Ket's shoulder, and Ket, you would hear Morgane's voice in your head.
Yeah.
Ket, if you were to die, would Lafayette know?
Joe?
They would know that you're gone. Yes.
I would sort of look over
However,
and just be like, "With oh,
give
sorry.
me because I'm working out to word this out. Give me an Arcana check with advantage, both of you.
We don't want to necessarily get these people in more trouble.
That
is my only concern.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
20.
You, with the question in hand, as you kind of think about it, Draco aren't vampires. So they would know if a vampire is killed or a vampire familiar, but a Draco is an empowered undead ghoul. They're essentially ghouls that have been given some form of sentience and personality. So a necromancer wouldn't know if their minion, one of their many minions is dead. This is more like a raised zombie more than anything else. They'd only know it by if the word got back to them.
How many Dracul are there in here?
One, and then some ghouls.
You've got one lord, and then there's
one.
4 guards who are generally walking around.
I would, as you do that and whisper in my mind, I would, with a jovial smile, I would just look over to Morgane and just go, like, just visibly shake my head, and then look back over to the Dracul, smile on my face.
The door would push open behind you, and you see this much broader tongue goblin step in. Hair kind of matted and almost twisted into little charms, kind of hanging off the longest bits of fur, tighten it up, and you can see they're kind of definitely a warrior. They've got a massive broad axe on their back, and they step in, they place the axe in front of them, they sit opposite on this kind of like long bench, and just kind of place their hands on their knees and look straight across the Dracul. Even though you can only see the eyes and the nose of this creature, you can see it's just staring with disdain. He goes, Dafagar, I wanted to inquire to you with the feast of today that the rest of the food should be salted and kept for the next day. We don't want to have anything to go to waste. Dafagar goes, we do not salt our meat here. We eat what we hunt. It just does not go to waste. Yes, sir. That's what it worked before, didn't it? Now you're going to be sorting it. We'll provide the salt for you, and then you can store them in one of your little storages around here. Of course, the uptake will still need to be doubled for tomorrow. The desire feast will come with many different delights. You can have the scraps that are left over. Our lady is very kind, and is a benefit of House Castor having me here. And he goes, very well. Kind of looks across at your group. Looks straight across back to him and goes, will that be all, vampire? Yes, I think it would. Yes, that's all. And do be a dear. Make sure all of the hearts are burning. I don't want to walk into a cold room again. He kind of stands and then wanders out. And Rivian goes, Oh, and perhaps some food for our guests? Would you like some food? Anything? It's fresh here.
I am personally stuffed.
Can I follow that guy outside?
Yeah.
Does he care?
Yeah, no, you can follow him.
Yeah, Morgane would follow him outside.
He kind of immediately, when you're going to get out of the staircase and kind of out into the snow, he kind of immediately turns and goes, why are you following me?
I'd like to help you with your problem. But I require your people to not be present.
Well, help me how?
By slaying the person in that room.
And looks past the hall and then leans in close to you. If you do that, they'll kill us all.
Who?
They have the weaker part of our people locked away.
Where?
Inside that fort.
Then we wait.
Trust me, when the time comes, I'll tear his head off myself. For now we play along. We are not stupid. We know that when the day comes, they will have no need of us. Kind of leans up. He sees a little bit of shame in his face.
What do you know of the tree?
Yay. I was hoping you would ask.
Meanwhile, in the hall, he's kind of like he's causing a bunch of drinks and foods to come over, regardless of what you guys say. You see, he kind of leans down to you, Defigar, and he says, "Nearly everything. Our people have been akin to it. Our god is friends with that god."
Is there a way to help the tree?
Help it? I do not know.
Stop the corruption.
It is beyond us. Even beyond the outer frost.
Is there a way you can get us into the tree without being seen?
Kind of leans his head up. Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, and Morgaine will say, in exchange, we will try to save your people.
With advantage.
Wise.
18.
He lowers his head.
We have a way inside. It is through one of the old root tunnels. It brings you out inside of it. It is how we send things towards the Arboran people. It is a way that is connected to our Elder Frost. It will get you inside. But there is something in there. A creature of... It is enormous. Bigger than anything we hunt around here.
We can deal with your creature.
Kind of nods his head.
Give me a moment. And Morgaine will go back inside.
You see the Larivian's not going to give you guys a chance to speak.
Yes, Housecaster has provided so much for this entire endeavor. Once we go back to Telravir, things will be ours to take back. I'm sure our house is going to be exemplified. Of course.
Forgive me, Lord.
Yes?
We must adieu. But I look forward to fighting your master tomorrow.
Indeed. I enjoy hearing the news of the joust. It is a shame I cannot be there. But someone has to rule over these unruly people.
Of course.
Yes.
He kind of sits back and
Please. Thanks for coming. It is good to have company from the town every now and then.
Morgaine would turn and leave and not elaborate and just hope people saw a good opportunity to bail.
Yes.
Yeah, I would follow.
Yep.
Leave.
you wander out into the snow outside.
Once we were like a decent ways away, Tack would say to Morgaine, thought for a second you were going to kill that guy.
I was. And then I had the foresight to speak to our friend here. They have their townsfolk captured in the keep.
Let's get
Which one?
them.
He kind of points to the fort, which has got Arlington in it.
That one.
Oh.
However, he's going to help us with our problem, and in exchange, we'll help them with theirs. He knows the way into the tree.
Okay.
Is that where we're headed now?
Yes, there's just a slight problem.
What is
Something
it?
something large. Is that right?
Something very large.
Blocking their tunnels.
In the way?
It is not in the tunnels. It is in the tree.
There
we are.
Do you have a name for this thing? You know not what it is?
It came when they did. It was like one of them, but on a much larger scale. It wore that metal, protecting its body. It had a curved blade. It cut down buildings like they were made of straw.
Doesn't
above
sound like
board,
anything we've seen, does it?
Above board, I think this is something we've seen. We saw it at the start. It was a giantess with a scythe
Oh, fuck.
called Gala.
Yeah.
And I think we haven't long rested.
No,
So,
we definitely am not long rested.
If we're gonna fight it, we need to rest.
Yeah.
We could come back at nightfall and have them take us in.
That makes sense.
This village isn't
Yeah.
guarded. We could go rest.
Yeah.
Come back at nightfall, maybe. Help them, and then
Yeah.
Good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Morgana will kneel down. Sorry, go on. Go for me.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm slightly concerned about when we go back to our wagon, because if people are looking for the people that exploded the tower, weren't we posted near them or in their cave?
No, they refused to be
not
in our
anymore?
cave. They went to their own cave.
Okay.
Yeah, Morgana will kneel down. I know the foe of what you speak, and we must rest before we fight it. We'll come back at nightfall.
I'll be here. We'll be journeying through the cave of our god. Bring a gift of warmth.
We shall.
He kind of invigorates himself a little bit and kind of brings his axe and walks over towards one of the houses, away from you guys, but kind of with a bit of confidence in it instead. You can head away from the town, the village. Where are you going to long rest? Are you going to climb up into the mountains, or?
I mean,
How long would it take us to get back?
it doesn't take us that long to get to the
Okay.
mountains.
Yeah.
How long did it take to summon the wagon?
Oh,
No
yeah,
time at all, but
Yeah.
the wagon would not be stealthy in leaving. It has no, intelligence in that way.
They would just
so
see a
it'd probably
wagon
be-
bowling down a hill.
Yeah, very clumsily leaving our hiding spot, which would,
Makes sense.
that's still
Draw
our nice
attention.
cave. And a
Yeah.
cave
I mean-
we'd like to keep fucked up, because it is also the only one that has a waterfall that we can use for curing if we want to.
Right. Good memory. Yeah.
I mean,
If you do-
we could just camp in the woods.
That's true.
Be pretty chill. I can create bonfire. We could just make a camp and just rest in the woods
Yeah.
nearby.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
have a
done that
little
really long
camping
time.
session. It's been a
They
bit.
seem
Yeah.
they seem pretty quiet and not patrolled and stuff. So
Yeah.
I think we'll just set up camp nearby.
Okay.
Joe, like 150 feet away from the village or something. Just
Sure.
make a little fire.
You can go and make yourself a little fire in the woods. Set up a little kind of area to camp out yourselves. You'd probably have to borrow some warm things from the nearby town and kind of get yourself some furs and any tent equipment that they might use for when they go out hunting on the in the woods. But you'd be able to find a little quiet spot to set up for the night, or set up for the day to rest throughout the rest of it to finish your long rest. So go ahead and enter into a long rest.
Yay.
You would sleep off the day, cleaning up your wounds, resting off any of the yesterday's fights, or sorry, earlier in this day's fights. Who wakes first? Have you got anyone on? Tell me how you guys long rest nowadays. What's your?
I think after the caravan scare, we would make sure that we were rotating watch.
Yeah.
For sure. I think you only need 6 hours, right? Rest.
You need 8 of long rest.
Per person.
But you'd take an extra hour, and it can just be the flick between of what
What's
people
Desmond's deal?
You don't have to
No,
he
doesn't
physically
sleep now.
sleeping though to rest, right?
No, not
He sleeps
necessarily.
now.
No, you need the full 8 hours
he
of
does sleep now,
downtime.
you're right.
Yeah, he does sleep now.
Not anymore. He's a real boy.
He's probably sleeping the most.
That's fucked.
Sleep.
You don't need to sleep, right? Pokes on a real person.
Who's on the final watch then?
Because I think it's long rest is at least 6 hours sleeping, 2 hours light activity, right?
I mean, all I'll say is that for the most part across the board, Carlisle's usually the earliest riser in the group, so we'd probably take last watch most of the time.
Okay.
Also, if I'm able to do my chrysalis, I spend an hour making it. I know I had Sam use it earlier in the day, but there's no specific rules about it. I don't know how you want to
I'm going to
roll
say
that.
you can only do it once per, because otherwise you could just create the ultimate sleep deprivation thing into a species. It'd be too strong. You'd have to rest kind of standard, which is the first time he's done this in a while in the kind of the woodlands. So you'd all kind of comfort up for some warmth as it is cold out here. On the final watch towards the end, when everyone's starting to wake, Carl, when they've had just enough sleep, you'd see wandering through the snow towards your group is Josel, the bard who serves Lady Arlington. He would wander over. He's got a hood with holes cut out for the horns of his tiefling form, and he kind of steps closer, but he's making himself very aware and known to you guys. He's not sneaking up, and would walk towards the group. He dusts off one of the a felled log nearby a stump, and he dusts off the snow on it. Kind of puts his cloak underneath him and sits in it, and folds one leg over the other, and looks across your group, waiting for everyone to kind of wake properly as you kind of come out. You'd see him plenty of time, Carlisle.
What time is this?
I mean, I think Carlisle.
It's 8 p.m. probably. It's always dark
If
here.
Carlisle in insight is able to read that there's not an intent of threat, he would probably sit as long as it takes for the group to get the rest of their rest.
You would just kind of keep there silent and quiet.
Brew up a nice bit of tea, pass one over to him, be polite.
Thanks. It kind of keeps his voice down. Thank you. He waits. V, when do you wake up?
Probably soon. And also, if I couldn't make my chrysalis, I think she'd kind of be almost startled
Groggy,
awake,
yeah.
restless. Yeah, where she's because it's weird for her to sleep on the ground, touching the ground. So she doesn't like that. So she startles awake and looks around. And when she sees him, and then she looks at Carlisle, and then she sees the tea, she's like, "What's going on?"
Well, it didn't seem like they wanted to hurt us, and I wanted everyone to get their rest, so.
I come on behalf of Lady Arlington.
Boo.
Great.
She would like to make you an offer.
Oh boy.
One that we can't refuse.
You can leave this place. Exit out. You will not hear her voice or the voice of anyone here. You will not be pursued. You will not be perceived as an enemy. In return, she will give you more gold than you could ever want in a lifetime. More so. To each of you. She will provide you all with the pits of any magical items you wish for in the city of Taravir.
Oh, she's scared.
Oh, that's a fucking
Holy fuck.
I mean, she lost her bodyguards, right?
Yeah.
Dude, how hilarious would it be if we totally took this offer and was bet, just give me a buddy.
Joe just rips up his fucking notes.
I mean, you could. Honestly, if you did that, it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
He goes,
Oh.
she offers you an alliance. And then she looks to the rest of the group. The offer is to 1. All of you will be compensated if you go with them as a generous extra factor, but she does not wish you here. Can it be?
Holy fuck.
She would even...
Oh, Morgane's gonna wake up.
he looks at her and goes, good morning. An offer to all of you, but to 1.
Fucking creep.
Why? Why? What? What does she see in Fortune's blood? What future is she trying to circumvent?
Ooh, ask directly. I like it.
She does not wish you to interfere. You offer a difficulty with the existence of blood. You offer a distraction. Make it absolutely clear if you remain. 1 by 1, each of you will be killed. And these are not my words. I do not wish to become the ire of your despair.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm not saying this.
I simply wish to relay what she has to offer. This event is for the vampires. It was never meant for any of you.
Kill us then. Sorry, why offer us a bunch of money and rewards and things?
Holy shit, we're swinging.
You're right. She could have her execution come down here. And to be doubly sure, bring some of the others with them. Perhaps the entirety of the Echoing Guard could come into these woods and attack you all at once. She could spin it in a different way. She could spin it that you are agents of Tauravi. You are the ones that did the destruction in the tower. She saw you there, after all. However, it is not in the best interest of her friend.
Friend?
Blood does not wish you to die. He kind of looks towards
I'm protected. She will not. She cannot hurt me for whatever reason. I'm protected. It's about getting the rest of you to go, knowing that I would know you are protected if I form an alliance with her. What does this alliance entail?
We just do not wish you to be here. Be away from everything. It will not affect you. These are matters of the Shadowfell. These are matters of my lady. She has no enemy of you. She just wants you gone. Away from her affairs.
A counteroffer, my dear Bod.
Very well.
You join us. There's no future with your lady.
Give me a persuasion check.
Holy fuck.
While this is happening, Joe, I rolled a nat 20 on insight to determine if he knows the answer or if he has been kept in the, like he's being genuine when he is being vague.
There is it's a nat 20.
Or
He knows more than what a standard servant would know. He probably doesn't know everything. He knows enough that she has entitled him to come and speak on her behalf.
I got a 17 on my persuasion.
He looks towards you, Kat. I have been gifted a lot of things in my life. I have played in the highest of halls in the Shadowfell. I have gone many places. You are an impressive group. For sure, you are impressive. She could have killed you if you had not brought that one with you. She would have killed you. I know that to be sure. She is ruthless. She would have overwhelmed you with odds and thrown nothing but coin and power your way to make sure you were gone.
You hear in your head from Morgaine, he knows more than he's letting on.
However, my lady has always been good to me. She is a true vampire. She's the bloodline of the first. And simply put, beyond all of it, my songs will be remembered for an age, as I will write the first songs of the return of the first bloodline, the destruction of the countesses and counts of Shadowfell. And will be my voice and my words that history uses as reference to a time of absolution. Nothing you can offer me will be better than that.
Very well. I just wanted to provide you the option.
Perhaps you should use your words to tell your lady that if she wants to make an alliance that I will take seriously, she will meet me herself alone and not send a messenger to do her bidding.
You wish to meet her alone?
She looks at her friends.
Cat's visibly like.
I like to think that Ket and Tack are sitting next to each other. Ket looks petrified, and Tack is like, "Hell yeah!"
Just completely opposite.
Yeah.
One's like this, and the other one's like this.
Is she afraid?
Should meet you alone. Neutral grounds, of course. But if you have a place in mind and we find a mutual place, no tricks or traps or waiting in the wings from your friends, or we'll do the same. The truth is she could kill you. It would just make many more complications. She could kill your friends, but you are ruthless. You are vengeful. You would not allow them to die and not try and get your own back, or at least stick around. She's trying to find the least complicated matter. Letting you playing her little games was that way. But you've done well enough. It's time to go home. She will tell you that herself. If you meet in person, without the trap, I can almost guarantee she would do this.
Ket would interject. So far, during this tournament, your lady has changed the rules on many occasion and occurrence. I don't trust her word. I don't trust any offer she has to make. Because quite frankly, I don't know what she's willing to keep from hour to hour.
That is fair. She also informed me of one other thing. This offer does not extend to you. And she smiles and looks at you, Ket.
Oh, man.
You see, you insulted her at her own party. You insulted her at her own event. The offer is to the six. To you. She simply wishes to send a message. To mind your tongue. Because consequences of your actions will come to bear. You play a dangerous game. Again, Not my words.
Ket would also hold up his hands. Then I won't intrude upon this diplomatic conversation then.
Feel free to give your input. She has other
I need
plans
time
for you.
to think.
10 times what you've got. Minimum, the event goes on regardless. But of course, a little distance would help. He kind of stands. If it is any consolation, I might even write a song about you. There's something that is very exciting about the Six here in this event. Surrounded by enemies, yet defiantly winning. It is exciting, is it not? And on a personal basis, if you stayed, oh, so much sweeter the song. Bows his head to you.
My legacy is not
Backwood.
written in song. It is written in blood.
Is it not? He leans in, speaks a little softer. My lady would remind you that you've had your prophecy told before. And the words were cold, so cold. And he turns and walks away from your camp. As you
Wow,
see the
that is a
snowy
callback.
footsteps
Yeah, no
closing
joke.
behind.
Holy shit. She looks a bit harrowed by that.
Sorry.
That's right.
All right.
I'm fine. I just... Is it wrong that the offer is tempting only because it ensures the safety of those that I care about?
Oh,
There's nothing wrong with that, as
Yeah.
long as you realize that we would not want that.
we all know what we signed up for here, and I mean, we're always going to be in danger somewhere. Anywhere else we're going, we're going to be running into other stuff just like this. Where I see it, at least, here, we know what we're working towards is something that helps people right here and now. I wouldn't want to walk away from that, not after seeing everything we've seen.
Yes.
Would you actually want to meet her? One-on-one?
Only to try to kill her.
We would be thinking the same thing about
Yes.
you, I think.
I was trying to be strategic, but I'm not very good at strategizing.
I think you were firm.
Yep.
They know you're strong. And he brings your words back with him. But all the more reason for us to do as much as we can to put things in our favor, right?
Yes.
Let's say we put that strength of yours to use.
Yes. I'd like that. Arm wrestle?
The smash cut.
Yeah.
Morgane and VR wrestling.
I think as we're walking back to the village, Morgane would be like kind of briefing everyone on what she knows about Golla, the level, like the depth of the vault and all the other stuff.
You'd also see this moment where you're kind of wandering through the woods going back towards the town. You can see on the road just past the woodlands, you can see there's an entourage coming from outside the mist. 24 horseback riding Dracul, undead horses, follow this kind of almost carriage
like hardened prison carriage is being brought in, and at the front, Zalakai is at the front of the kind of host of it. It's going towards the town. Cat, you got this feeling in the back of your head. You can feel a presence nearby, some sort of something strong, something familiar. As the horses ride towards the town.
Is it how familiar is it to me, and what can I do to
Give me
turn that familiarity into knowledge?
Give me a charisma check. Straight flat.
All right. Straight flat charisma. Okie dokie. 21.
It's good. You feel the presence, the warmth. So familiar to you from a friend that you visited dozens of times. A far-off voice, usually. But Lafayette is with them. You know he's in there.
I'm contacting Patron immediately. What are you doing here? I am...
You want to cast Content Patron?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know what he's doing here.
You work up the spell, and it allows you to ask your questions.
Can I ask my question?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
You hear back in your head. They came for me.
Oh, no. I will cut the connection immediately. And look to everyone. I think at this point in time, if it's just us, you know, I'm in glamour form. I see them coming into the town, and I feel his presence. And there's a moment where I'm just kind of like, the cavalry has arrived. You know, Killian's here, Lafayette's here. Things are looking up. But the moment I hear that, so when I do cast the spell, I'm in my glamorous form. I have a smile on my face, and it's very much just like, you know, old chap, what are you doing here? And like, you know, it's time. And when he gives me the answer, my face becomes sorrowful, and you'll kind of almost see me shrink as the glamour. I can't even hold it anymore, as I immediately revert back into my kobold form. My jaws just dropped. And I look around to everyone. They have Lafayette. I'm gonna look towards the cart.
Trailing in the distance, going
how?
towards the town.
Doesn't matter. They have him.
Well, Joe, how many, so we can see it from here?
Yep.
How many guards?
24 roughly Drakul on horseback. Zalakai at the front, and then 2 armored guards next to him.
Hmm.
Seems to be a small entourage.
Yeah, it looks like a couple too many to get them out without getting caught.
For what reason would they? I do not understand.
Probably something to do with that ritual.
Or we simply got too brazen with our mockery.
Yeah, you say that, and Ket is done. He just kind of falls down at that point because essentially between the bard being like, yep, should have known your tongue, and then Morgaine saying that Ket is now realizing Ket just is fallen and believes this is all his fault.
Morgaine will kneel down. He gave you a task. Honor him by completing the task.
What's next?
Get to the tree.
Ket'll start walking.
You head towards the town to meet with the broad Ton Goblin Dafagar. He meets with you at nightfall. He looks across your group and holds a torch, lighting it. If you would come with me. And he wanders through the woodlands towards the ice lake. You see as he kind of takes steps onto the ice itself. It's thickened.
Wait, did we prepare something warm as an offering? Hold on. Sorry, I just remembered.
Yep.
Oh shit.
For their god, we need to prepare something warm.
What do we have in the old bag of holding?
Yeah.
Oh, do we still have the
Let me
sun
think.
drops?
We do.
Ooh. That would be good.
Is it warm
we do.
though?
Not using them for anything else? Yeah, I
Is
don't
it just
know.
bright or is it warm?
Seems to be
True.
it's possibly just bright.
Let's see, what do they do again?
Could have a backup item.
We also have the lantern of the fog. I think we're still holding on to that.
That sounds like, I mean, it produces light. That doesn't sound like it's very warm either.
Yeah, it's just a...
You can the lantern ignites it by itself, which is pretty warm.
Hey, question. Do we still have the blazing longsword?
We do.
Is anyone going to use that? It's warm.
No.
I don't think that's coming up.
Okay. Maybe we offer that. Once it's on fire.
Or all of the above.
True.
Yeah.
We carry way too much shit, man.
True.
Oh, you need warm
This is
shit?
real-
No, we're
we,
just
uh,
very
Take more,
generous,
take even
okay?
more.
You know what else we
All
have? We
this
have
trash.
we also have the lash of immolation, the fire whip.
Oh my god. You know what else we have?
Oh, do tell.
Play armor of the summer sun.
Oh my god.
Who's wearing the fire dervish cloak?
There's a lot of fire stuff. Huh?
Is this like a bit? Is there
We've got so much shit.
We've got so much fire-related items.
Like, I'm getting really lost now.
We've got this bag of fireballs. We've not used them yet. You'd be able to carry all of this. The moment you kind of walk onto the ice itself, you can see he kind of steps across it. He turns to all of you as you kind of begin walking and goes, "Walkers, my friend, do not fear what you might see." And he continues walking across the kind of broad and massive ice lake that kind of goes forward towards a cave that's located right in the center of it. You see the kind of mouth of the cave almost looks like a jaw. There will be no perception check needed here. You can see something looms in the water below. This darkness kind of illuminates below the ice itself and follows you. You'd see where portions of ice was broken up and frozen over at various points. You can see the kind of various holes where they go ice fishing here. Their god follows. And the moment you step into the cave, he brings it in there. You wander into a broad open cavern, as big as the one you guys were in before. But this one almost looks like stalactites hanging all across, jagged like teeth hanging down towards you. He steps into the center of the cave, holds up the torch, and drops it to the ground. "I bring you fire. And he looks to your group. Now is the gift.
Who has the gift? Just kidding.
All right, we got one of these. Take out the first of the, and we got one of these and one of these. How many can we do at once?
Yeah, like gauge whether he looks like that's
would
enough
this
or
make
not.
the gift better if we added more?
Kind of like nods his head.
Okay, well, this light's on fire, and Carl light this on fire. And
Light
put
each
that
thing
down.
on fire and then put it down. Yeah.
This cloak shakes it once, lights on fire. Couple more of these that just got a light on fire. Honestly, a lot of them.
You see the darkness loom up on the inside walls of the cave. It goes from the icy blue to a darkened, kind of almost navy-like color. The cave itself has the presence of it. And you can feel the very ground vibrate.
Who enters my domain?
He kind of bows his head.
The 6.
Delegar of the village of Windred. I bring those who need your help.
And he steps to the side.
We are the 6, and we wish to help the tree.
Ever spring, my old friend, harmed by those who came.
You see the ice of the bottom of the cave shows the moment the vampires arrive. You can see a young man, 17, 18 years old, riding across the ice being chased by vampires before this Elder Frost comes up and rips them from the ground. And then you can see from the wall,
I consumed the attackers.
and you can see skeletons form up in the ice, drawn from the water below, and they kind of armor in the walls. And then several more forming up.
They know not to come to my cave. Do you seek to harm the Everspring?
No. It is hurting and hungry. We want to help.
There is no help. They have changed and destroyed them. They have changed and destroyed them.
You see the whole cave and it rumbles slightly. And then calms.
My old friend.
Is there no way to heal, or does the Everspring you know not still exist in there?
Its voice is lost to hunger. Its soul is burdened by pain. He was always the healer. I protected the land from beings of foot and gravel and death, and he protected us by healing. I know not a way to bring him back. My friend resides in the depths of that tree. I lost a voice and changed and broken. Those who enter into my lake and I consume, I learn the memories of their lifetimes as if it was my own. Yet not a single one had a means of healing them.
There's like a sadness to the tone of the voice.
We plan to go inside, to get as deep as we can, to find what we can and learn what we can, but someone stands in our way, someone strong. Could you help us?
The Everspring and the Elder Frost have been connected for time longer than the people who walked here. I can bring you into that cave. But I cannot fight there. If you are to rid the Everspring of that taint, I will be indebted to you. And if my friend must be killed to save them, then I will mourn them for millennia.
We will try to save your friend. We can.
Then go, brave mortals.
You see the back of the cave open, and a tunnel leads down. An ice-filled tunnel goes under the lake.
Go, and bring pain to those who would pain him.
Cool.
Go.
Wow.
Bring pain.
I go.
Yeah.
I gotta bring
You go
pain.
bring pain.
You go to bring
We
pain.
go bring pain.
Yeah.
You'd enter the long, winding tunnel that leads through towards underground, undiscovered caves, ones which are only opened between two lesser deities.
I'm assuming the little homie stays behind and he just watches us.
Yeah, he's not
go.
going down there yet. He kind of bows his head and just says, "Good luck," and then kind of watches. You'd feel the cave closes the exit behind as a means of not kind of giving up yourselves. But you feel the presence. The kind of tunnel goes under the lake through the water. It's fully ice as you're kind of walking in, so you can see the presence of it kind of drifting. And you can see various skeletons just hidden against the sides of it as well, frozen in their forms from all of the different ones he's consumed. You'd wander all the way under the ice lake into caves long forgotten and old. And you'd come out in the interior, the back of this massive cavern underneath the trees, where roots embed into a giant pool of blood water. You find yourselves on a kind of almost like plateau overlooking blood running from roots into this well at the center of the tree. And bathing in its waters, you can see the head float up of a giant wearing full plate. The blood trickles off her armor. She has no idea you've entered. We're going to end tonight's episode there, because I feel like if we're going to dive into that fight, we should wait for Shayne.
We need a Shaney boy.
We need a Shaney boy.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, it's going to be a nice big old fight. If it becomes a fight, maybe you make friends with the giant Death
Oh, we
Reaper.
might talk.
You know?
We might have
Let's
some
befriend the
Yeah.
giant.
Yeah, you could befriend a giant Death Reaper. That's fine.
The
Yeah,
she
yeah,
of
yeah.
the she of death. Let's befriend her.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she's nice. But yeah, you've entered into there. Some stakes have been risen. And the final parts of this tournament are coming to a close as you've got the tree, the Battle Royale, and facing Lady Arlington. So we'll come back to that next week as we're closing in on the last portions of this arc, the final major things. And also, I didn't know if more game would make it through the jousting, so you've got day 2 of jousting as well. And we're pushing that because
Nice job.
there's a
The
chance.
jousting is not on the priority list though.
The
If we end
stakes
up
are
doing
so
other
high, and
stuff.
you're just like, oh shit, I gotta get to the. I gotta get.
I have to go joust, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, good time out, guys. We'll come back to it next week. Let's do some shout-outs now. They get going. Shayne couldn't make it today. He's got an ear infection. He's been feeling unwell. So you guys we'll try and catch him up in the chat between weeks, because there is so much that happened in this episode in terms of just story, background stuff. So we'll spam him with that. So he doesn't come in blind. But you can go and check him out at twitch.tv/ShayneHawke. Hopefully he'll be well this week enough to stream, and you can go and see him there. Should we start? Let's go, Brett. Let's go that way.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Twitch.tv/worldofio, youtube.com/worldofio. This Wednesday, Curse of Strahd Hardcore. This Friday, The Devil's Due Season 2.
Oh,
We're
rolls
doing
the
some
tongue.
dungeon delving this Friday, so yeah.
Yeah, we better.
What the hell?
We spent the whole last session
What
just
the
walking
fuck?
around town trying to trade, like, and
my
haggle
fault.
with people pointless.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
Not my fault either. Okay.
Whose fault is it?
Town guards.
Start some beef.
Everyone to harass town guards. I was like, okay. I'm just.
Let's go top the bottom.
I'm
Dodger.
not a dungeon master. I'm a dungeon servant.
Oh my goodness. Hi, I'm Dodger. You can find me at Dexbonus on pretty much everything. I finished up Deltarune, so now I'm free. So I'm trying to smash out the rest of Hades 2. Because if I walk away from it, I'll never go back. I don't think.
That's
I'm
correct.
scared. I'm
That
scared
is
of
correct.
myself. So
That is correct.
that's
true.
yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing.
Sam Strippin.
I'm just thinking about the second bagel I could have been eating.
That's true.
Damn.
That's true. Shout out to the second bagel. You know, it's gonna leave a hole in this episode. I don't know. I was trying to work a pun that didn't really work. It didn't work. Twitch.tv/Strippin Bree.
Twitch.tv/Breebun. Oh yeah, I'm finally starting Sekiro tomorrow. It's actually happening after
Damn.
You've said that for
She's
3 weeks.
You,
though.
no, yeah,
I won't believe it when I
it's-
see
yeah.
you. You're so full of shit.
Listen, Blueprints is, I don't know, they put fucking cocaine in that game. It's insane. It's like the scariest game I've ever played. I've never been able to stop playing it, but I'm literally
really
wrenching
wanna
it
try
from my
that game.
hands to play Sekiro.
It's
So we're starting Sekiro
We'll see you tomorrow for Blueprints, Bree.
Yeah. Next week. I finally started Sekiro.
Yeah, pretty
And
much. But first time Sekiro.
Tomato.
I can't. I'm a conscientious objector for intros or outros now of any kind.
Okay. This is going to change next
It's
week.
a principle of mine. I won't be changing it.
Yeah. Can
Okay.
you please respect his beliefs?
Sorry.
You have to
sorry.
respect my beliefs.
I'll give you.
Especially on
I'll
Sunday.
still ask because it's polite next week, and we'll see what happens. Maybe it will
That's
happen.
crazy.
Dude, Joe,
That's crazy.
Joe-
but I get it. But that's crazy.
It's my belief to ask
Joe,
everyone
the
for an
power
intro or an
play.
outro every week. Okay.
Joe, the power play is just skip them next week. Just don't even bring them up.
For a
No,
second,
he
I
wants
thought
that.
He did,
He
'cause
finally
went
want
straight to Bree, and that's usually not the order. And I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
No. I'm
Just confuse them. Just confuse
every
them.
damn week. I'm gonna be testing your ass, and there'll be one day where you slip, you forget where you are, you forget who you are, and you'll just go Twitch.tv/Tomato, and then I'll be like,
If
I got
that
him.
happens, call an ambulance, okay? Because there's something really bad happening to me.
We'll be back next week, everybody. There's a Patreon if you want to see behind the scenes and all that good stuff. I'm going to be updating it a bunch more over February with a lot of the stuff that you might have missed on this, along with there's a lot of character sheets and stuff to go up. Otherwise, this week, more Diablo hardcore and whatever comes out of after that, I don't really know. I think Witcher 3 mod has got co-op, so I'm going to see if I can share that out this week, which could be quite fun. We'll see you guys next week.
You just play Geralt?
I think you make a weird little character. I've got to look into it. It's going to be a weird, freaky little thing, so I'll look into it.
Oh, can you make a little freak? That'd be
I think
awesome,
so. It's a
man.
very limited character creator I think they've got in it. So we'll see you guys next week for episode, I believe, 95, as we close in on the Death Reaper Gola in the center of the Everspring. We'll see you guys then. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yes.